Time for a whale of a time. A whale of a trial. Ban that guy. Wow. Way to kick off this stream like that. Can't believe you guys would do this. Hi everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. How was everyone's weekend? I want to hear the good things that came out of your guys' weekend, because I'm a mess. Also, yes, today is stream meme day. You guys seem to be very, very excited for stream meme days. I love the enthusiasm. It brings me all the joy in life. Genuinely crabby, not you too. I trusted you. There's so many this week? Oh god. Alright, well, I guess we'll jump right into it. Oh my god, why are you all like hitting me with the orca puns? What, did I do something to deserve this? What the fuck? What the fuck, chat? You have a vacation week? What are you doing with your vacation week? You got 65? You had to pick apples? That's so fun. I feel knowing my birthday is coming up soon. Chad, I'm celebrating my birthday early by subscribing to the channel. I gifted myself some sick emotes and no ads. You should do it too, Chad. Unless you want me to be sad frown. Is this guilt trip working? Wow, that's dirty. Is this guilt trip working? Yes, I think it worked. I cannot believe how many memes you guys got. Like, holy shit, dude. Oh my. Holy wowzers. Tion, I guess thank you for the 65 months. Sorry, I'm afraid to show my face because I'm a mess. I'm a mess, y'all. It's I'm waiting for somebody to say like, Crystal, you look tired. Crystal, you look like shit. I feel like shit, okay? Don't come at me. I am barely surviving. I guess. Tion, you're the best. Thank you so much. Oh. Yes, I have it on my schedule to get up at ass o'clock in the morning because the RGG Summit is at 6 a.m. on Friday. So yes, I will be streaming that. I will get up at ass o'clock. Ugh. I will be. I look just like the streamer Crystal. Aw, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Alright, I think I got to the top of the memes. I think I did. Using my Prime sub, as you all should. Using your Prime sub? What the fuck? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh. I did, yes. I was there for Nico opening his Ace Attorney package. I was hoping that he would get one. He didn't post about it, because I was like, dude, I hope they sent Nico a fucking Ace Attorney package. Hi, Crystal. Happy Monday. Hope you will have a great fun stream. Always here lurking from the office. Thank you so much, Leanne. I appreciate it. And Ender, thank you for the 15 months as well. I really appreciate it, guys. I'm my stress is peak. Stress is peak. Sad is there. I'm let's just say I've been looking forward to streaming because all I've been wanting to do is play Ace Attorney to lift my spirits, and it'll work. I know it will. I just need to get there. Also, the stream memes. Looking at the stream memes today might also get me a little bit more in a better mood today. It's just a stressful time. Don't worry about it. I work till 7. Yeah, dude, it's 6 in the morning. This RGG Summit's like trying to actually kill me. It's fun, relaxing time. I could use that. It's funny because like stream hours are supposed to be work hours, but the past week and a half I've been using stream as like my entertainment for the day, and then I get off stream and I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I'm like hanging by a thread right now. Oof. More Miles, better mood. I don't think we're gonna see Miles today. I doubt he's in this special case. Oh wait, he probably wouldn't be, I imagine. No Miles, but you know what we do get? We get pearls and we get an orca. Yeah. Why is it so special? Because Pearls is in it? Pearls is special? I don't need Miles in my case to make it special. Okay. I'm watching you in an ad. Oh my god, the amount of people tagging me in ad land. It's so weird. I didn't know, like, so I was sponsored by Capcom to do a lot of things. They sponsored me to do a 1-hour stream of Ace Attorney. They sponsored me for a 60-second ad integration in a YouTube video. And then they also sponsored me to make like a short for them, like a vertical short form content after my stream was done. So I did all that. They didn't mention that they were gonna take that short that I made for them and make it into a literal ad for their game. I don't know if that was part of their plan initially. Maybe, I think what ended up happening was like I made that short for them and then they ended up liking it so much that they used it as an ad for their game. Like, I think that was like a decision that they made in post. I don't think that was the intention. That was like, I didn't know. Like, I was contracted to make them the thing, but for them to make it an ad is like, oh. I was genuinely surprised to see that they wanted to do that. And I think it's supposed to be across, like, they put the ad on YouTube, or no. Or you guys are seeing it on YouTube, but they also put it on TikTok and Instagram too. Like, fucking wild, dude. Can they even do that? Yeah, I signed a contract. It's part of my contract that they can use my content, I think, for like... I still own my content, but they have rights to use my content for a contract. And I also don't care. Like, I signed for it. It's okay with me. There's nothing wrong with it inherently. It's just like, I'm surprised. Like, if anything, I'm just honored that they liked my content enough to make it a literal ad. Like, that's crazy. That's wild. Putting me on the front page for Ace Attorney investigations. Yeah, I don't know why. Dude, I look at my gavel and I'm fucking 4 out of 30 here. If I'm 4 out of 30, where are the 3 people above me? They seem to be non-existent. No, I can guarantee you that #1 went to ProZD. I think ProZD got #1. I feel like that makes the most sense. He's done the most for the Ace Attorney community all these years. Yeah, I do. No, it's still a collector's item. Oh my god. Dom's like, you think there's a hierarchy? I'm like, yeah, there is a clear hierarchy with the number placements. And Dom's like, so the guy who gets like 30 out of 30 is looking at like, I'm like, no, you still get a literal collector's item. It's an honor to be a part of the 30. Like, if I had 30 out of 30, I'd be squealing. I would be so happy that I even got one. Making me play Resident Evil 6? Wait, I already did play it. I'm not going back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who the other ones went to, but yeah. But they keep on using my content for stuff. I just can't believe that they like my stuff this much. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Does that mean I made it? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Will I ever collab with ProZD? ProZD doesn't even know I exist. So I doubt it. We were supposed to meet at Anime Expo. He was supposed to be a part of the Yakuza event, and I was really looking forward to meeting him for the karaoke event. And then turns out he got COVID, and I couldn't meet him. So, unfortunately, didn't get to meet him in person, but that would have been nice if I would have at the time. Then maybe a collab would have happened. Oh, RT Game got one. Of course, of course. Oh my god, dude, RT Game is absolutely one of the top 3. Yeah, RT Game has to be way above me. I'm just trying to think, like, ProZD definitely top 3. RT Game, I didn't know that he got one, so yeah, that would make a lot of sense. You could just finished unpacking your luggage. Oh. Don't worry. I saw the RT Game video. I didn't know his Von Karma voice was so iconic. I didn't know. Now I know. I don't think I've watched one of his, like, I haven't sought out watching people's Ace Attorney's playthroughs yet. But I will get there eventually. I will get there eventually. Alright, we're gonna get into stream memes here in a moment. Oh, Capcom wanted to apologize to me for playing RE6. Oh. Oh. I see, I see. Oh, god damn it. I had to experience RE6 and Capcom's like, we're so sorry. Now that I think about it, like now that I've seen RT's voice for Von Karma, I don't know why, it just kind of clicked in my head that, like, a good voice for him, I feel like would also be, like, I don't know, like a Snape vibe, like Professor Snape. But, like, a little bit more aggression behind the voice, but, like, kind of the tone of Snape. I can see it. I can see it so much. I need to watch this. Yeah, I need to watch RT Games videos with Ace Attorney. I haven't watched anyone's. Y'all. Alright, are you guys ready for stream memes? Again, sorry I'm off today. I'm gonna try to survive these next 2 weeks. It's just gonna be very, very rough. I am high time stress. The con I run is in 2 weeks. There's a lot of... things weren't stressful in running it until I didn't realize things weren't happening in the background that I thought were happening, so it just kind of, like, threw me for a loop. And then I'm trying to get, like, and then I found out this morning that there's a good chance that my cosplay won't be ready by next Sunday for a photo shoot. I'm just like, I'm all kinds of... Everything is going wrong right now. So I'm just trying to survive. Alrighty. Let's do this. Alright, so at the top here from last week. This stupid meme. This picture, why you do this? I don't know how to do stream rooms anymore. Like, do I make this bigger? Like, what do I do here? I pushed the wrong button. Oh yeah, robot Athena theory. This is, I guess this is what we cooked up. Right. Okay. I made this while high. Oh, that's a great caption. Hold on, if I can like, maybe, I'm trying to figure out a way for me to like make this as big as possible. And where you still see it. Something like that. Oh my god, David, hi. What is... Bruh. Another person got an ad. Dude, that is so weird. Like, you're watching my stream and then you get an ad for investigations of my own short. God, this is such a weird timeline I'm living in. Oh, anyway, hi, David. The David meme is never gonna die, right? Logic, what's that, Mr. Edgeworth? Huh. What is this from? Something I can't unsee after yesterday's stream. What was yesterday's stream? That was like... So this was on Monday? Big racks? Oh, because I said big rocks. Moon rocks, moon racks. I said moon racks, right, I remember now. Ugh, gee, thanks. Phoenix, it's me, believe in yourself. I really thought that Mia Fey, you guys can't see it, but you know what it says. The newest member of the mod team is, drum roll please, oh my god. I'm afraid to click on this. Really? What? Trucy with a big hammer originated from our Gargic phone session. Oh, what? Oh my god! What? Oh my... My face is so dumb. Stop! No! Wait, he's so hot? I didn't see this art. The tailcoat. The tailcoat. Screenshot is from the exact second that she realized Edgeworth was real. Neuron. Was it really that bad? Every single neuron in my brain activated in a singular moment. Oh, Jesus Christ. POV. Crystal met Edgeworth in 5-5. I died. That sounds about right. Oh my god, are there a lot of these? Like, live Crystal reaction? Oh my god, did this really get memed to hell and back? When the edge is worth. Oh my god. How long is this gonna go till? Oh, the picture, the picture! Yeah, we gay, keep scrolling. Okay, can I just tell you guys? I have stared at this. Pikes, thank you for the 3-month membership on YouTube. Yeah, I talked about the ad thing at the beginning. It's really weird. Enjoy my ads apparently popping up in your face on YouTube. So weird. Anyway, I just want to express that I have stared at this picture more than I care to admit. Look, I had a very... I went through the dark ages this whole past week, okay? I've been going through the dark ages. And this has been the picture that has gotten me through the week. Even though I only just saw it on Friday. It's getting me through it. I didn't say Dark Age of the Law, I just said the Dark Ages. But this picture gives me the serotonin that I need. So, thank you for changing my life. I am literally... I am literally a forklift! Get out! Get out of here! Are you winning, son? Oh, yes. See? This is exactly what gets me through the week. I'm telling you. This is how I'm literally surviving on a day-to-day basis right now. God damn it. I think Glasses hot. She's now a ticking time bomb. Wait, you guys have been talking about this for how long? This is from September 3rd. So this was a whole over 1 week. Oh, more than 1 week? You guys have been talking about this behind my back for so long. I do remember saying that, yeah. I remember saying that, like, if I ever saw Edgeworth with glasses, I might combust. Yeah. Dude, I didn't think it would actually fucking happen. He aged like fine wine. Ugh. Same with Phoenix. It's so funny because, like, I look at Edgeworth now. I have this figure that still sits on my desk of Edgeworth. And I stare at this and I'm like, oh, he looks so baby now that I've seen him 7 years older. And I'm like, oh shit, 7 years older. Okay, 7 year older Miles Edgeworth is. Damn. Ugh. Absolute DILF material. Same with Phoenix. It's insane. It's insane. They didn't have that energy in the original trilogy, just saying, but like overnight they became fucking DILFs and it's just insane to me. I cannot. This game is killing me. Anyway. No, I'm fine. Tom said, are you okay? I'm fine. Me, glasses are hot as fuck when you order something online versus when it Come on, bro. Not all glasses are made equal, okay? Edgeworth's glasses, stylish. Hugh, he'll figure it out eventually. His glasses are not. Anyway. Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. That I don't get it. Oh, for how much they made me fucking go crazy? I hate this. Because it's been reused too. Yeah, I guess so. My god, y'all really had a lot of memes from last week. This is all within like a day. We're only on the 11th. Jesus. I don't want to play with you anymore. No! Edgeworth comes back and Simon Blackwell just goes in the trash. No, he does not. No, he does not. Let me tell you how excited I am for today's trial for Simon to come back in the courtroom, okay? Who needs Miles Edgeworth? He's chief prosecutor now. He's never gonna be in the fucking courtroom again anyway. Chief prosecutor means you're not a prosecutor anymore, basically. You don't actually prosecute cases. So, you know what? It's okay. I can handle Simon in the courtroom. I have two hands, yes. I have two hands. So you have Miles outside the courtroom and then you have Simon in the courtroom. Like, this is fine. This is fine.
I trust you.
Wait, why is this? Oh no, it's like let me. Oh my god, why is this picture back again? I can't stop with this picture. I need to stop staring at it. Stop. Okay, what is this?
You've been well, right?
Yeah, that's me. It was not me. Don't worry, it's not me. The dad's with the son. That is so true. Apollo is just so out of this picture. I really need to stop staring at this picture. Stop! Bro! Ah! Anyway, what is this? Oh, yeah, Dynasty's unnecessary comment. Bro is putting his whole edge wussy into this theory. Why? Alright, what's this say? Apparently the victim was dying of happiness after seeing your comeback, boss. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're standing over my dead body? Okay, this is pretty good. I like the forensics guy checking out my chair. Yeah, it's great. Crime scene investigation. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm dead in so many of these. Oh my god! Why does this look like Furio Tiger? Like, what the fuck is this face? I've never seen this face of Phoenix Wright. It looks like Furio. That doesn't look like him. Also, yes, I vibe with this Edgeworth outfit. It's the hair sticking up more. It's like... He looks like Tigray. Anyway. The Davids, it's spreading. Stop. Stop. I did recognize Apollo taking the same stance, but cease, cease, desist, desist. The dark age of the David pandemic. My god. What is this? Oh, that's not really a stream meme. Apollo is M-preg with doubt. I never saw this comment. Hope? I never saw this comment. Bruh. Wow. BFFs just... Oh, that's just sad. My comment made you think of this? I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me. Dude, look at... Perceiving Kristoff is something I never want to experience ever again in my life. Well, good thing I don't have to. The end justifies the means, but in disguise, please burn it with fire. Oh my god, I was the Phantom. I think it looks great. I think this looks amazing. I was the Phantom all along. No. What? Why would you do this? I think we have to ban Raka. What the fuck is wrong with you? Persona 3 finale spoiler. Alright, close your eyes for a moment. Oh! That's rough, buddy. That's rough, buddy. Okay, moving on, moving on. Alright, it's safe now. It's safe now. Look at all those chickens! That's accurate. Live special episode reaction. Is this a show? The captain is dead. My client is an orca. This is a great use of this meme template. My client is an orca? Time to drink. Bottoms up, bitch. How do I defend a goddamn orca? We're gonna find out today. This is gonna be an interesting trial. Oh boy. Orca. This is like peak Ace Attorney moments. Me, playing Dual Destinies. Simon. Miles. Apollo, I'm sorry, Apollo. Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Did you really have to do that whenever there's a hostage situation? Like, bro, sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Corporate needs you to find the... Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. Phoenix, right? They're the same picture. Penguins are chickens. You know what? Can you eat a penguin? Like, is there enough meat on there? Like, does it taste like chicken? Probably. I just want to know if somebody has actually tried to eat penguin. Now I want to know what penguin meat tastes like. Like, how high is Phoenix right? Basically is what I'm asking. Like, who the fuck looks at a penguin and goes, oh, look, chicken! What? When Phoenix does the yaps deduction. The Edgeworth stare is so good. That's true. Yeah, humans have tried to eat all the animals at some point, I'm sure. Wait, is this... What is going on? Oh. Why is Franziska at the fucking... like, being a secretary? What the fuck? Lost comic? Get out. Get out. I'm at a loss for words. Get out of here. Who put AI generated content? That's right, that's right. Get out of here. Been holding off on it, but I'm glad I did. Phoenix, is this grilled chicken? True. Y'all, these memes are still going. Do I need to do this like every day at this point? Like once a week is apparently not enough. My love for Apollo. AA5 Apollo writing. No. Look, I sorely do not blame Apollo himself. I fully blame the writing. And I still hold fast on my stance. Like, I read everybody's defense on Apollo post-stream. Like, I looked at everybody's comments, and not one did I agree with. Because I'm like, my brain can't wrap my head around the whole, like, bro, you could have waited, like, 12 hours? You could have waited till the next day to do this? There's a hostage situation. And someone tried to say, but Apollo didn't know about the hostage situation. I'm like, sweetie? You would have to be a dumb fuck. And plus, he talked to Aura during the trial. Like, he knew. Like, Bro, you couldn't have waited like 12 hours for this to be over? Like... The other problem I have, by the way, is that, like, I still think that his character regressed. I've read everyone's stances on it, but it didn't change my opinion because, like, his character arc is the exact same thing from the first game. Because, like, the only thing I pretty much see is people saying, like, well, obviously he has doubt because he's been betrayed so many times. Yeah, well, that was his character arc in the 4th game. And then they did the same thing again. So it doesn't feel impactful at all. Because, like, it's the same character arc in the last game. It's like, if Ace Attorney 4 didn't exist and you just played 5 by itself, I think it'd be fine. But Ace Attorney 4 happened, and Apollo had a little bit of development despite the game being the game. But yeah, I still don't vibe with the moment at all. I even, like, I reflected on it, and I'm like, okay, let me try to hear what people are saying, and I still don't see it, because I don't see any differences. But, like, I get what you guys are saying, though. I just don't agree. Not at the end of the day, I just don't see how the writing there was good for Apollo at all. Moving along. The Mason system. This is no lever. You're the Mason system. You're watching Phoenix get this. I don't get this. I don't get it. He got brain damage. Oh, he got brain damage from the explosion? Oh my god, that's so bad. Oh, there's nothing we can... Okay. Aww. Tic-tac-toe on air forehead. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. I like that one. Damn, but nobody won. Oh, nobody won. Penguins. Capcom pulling in Miles to save Dual Destinies. You could not live with your own failure. No. No, if I'm being honest, it wasn't Miles who saved Dual Destinies, it was Simon. But Simon was the best thing about that entire game. Miles was a good highlight, though. He was a good highlight, but goddamn. Simon carrying the whole game on his back like, I'm gonna make this good. And he did. It's beautiful. I've looked at this for 5 hours! Why are you calling me out? 5 hours? That's generous. Thank you. That's generous. Yeah, 5 hours. That's the amount of time that I've stared at that. Yep, not more than that. There is no Launchpad 2 in the I hate- Stop! Nah, bro. Alright, that's it for the stream memes. You guys had so many today. What the fuck? You guys actually had so many. Alright, now are we ready to play the special case? I looked at the picture for a whole day. All right, let me be completely honest about how down bad I am. I was having a rough time this whole weekend, pretty much. I discovered this picture on Friday. Ever since Friday. Let me backpedal a second. So I have 3 monitors. Throughout this weekend, I had a use for 2 of them. So the I don't need to say more. Yeah, the whole weekend. Anytime I was having a rough time, I would just look over and I would be like, yeah. And then I was fine. Look, I've been so stressed. Oh. No, not even as a wallpaper. No, I didn't set it as a wallpaper. Not yet. You had that picture on your second monitor for 3 weeks? Thank you. I appreciate that. Literally the do it for her image. Mm-hmm. You could say that. All right. All right, chat, let's do this. Let us, yeah. I don't got any words. Let's defend an orca? That's the best way to say it, just straight up. Let's defend an orca. I can't comment. I have the picture of the Sky Sisters doing this as a wallpaper. Get out. Ugh. I actually don't have any Ace Attorney wallpapers. Yet. I need to change that. Alrighty. So we are starting the trial officially. Which means we're seeing Simon again? Question mark? Hell yeah? It's gonna be a good day, man. July 21st, 9:21 a.m. Good morning, Mr. Wright. Good morning. Chipper as ever this morning, I see. I'm just thankful we actually get to have a trial for Orla. As a matter of fact, I just ran a few laps around the courthouse to get extra pumped. And I just splashed my face with some water to get the sleep out of my eyes. Phoenix is like, I just woke up. Oh, I also queued the Swashbuckler video so that we can watch it anytime. Oh no. That's never a good sign. Thanks, it just might help our case. Oh, dear God. Okay, it's been a whole weekend. I think we need a little bit of a refresher, right? So we have the Swashbuckler flyer, featuring the dashing red stash with a fluttering red scarf who will obtain the gold coins hidden in the Skull Rock. All right, then we have the dead captain. Then we have the orca pool diagram. Pearls apparently entered the staff corridor. Food prep room is right next to the nap room. I want to go to the nap room. What the fuck? First floor, second floor. Okay. And then we have the whistle. Issuing instructions to Orla. Anyone can use one to command her as long as they know the right signals. We have the security footage. Wow! The footage starts at the aquarium's 10 a.m. opening time. Fish. I have a fit. You want me to put on the heart rate monitor? Do you think it's gonna be a big day? Fish. A large quantity of fish for feeding Rifle the penguin. Not surprisingly, it has a horrible fishy smell. Walkie-talkie. This is such a cute walkie-talkie. Issued to all aquarium staff for communication. It can apparently also be used to broadcast inside the aquarium. You have the calendar. It's gonna be a fish day. Yay, I love fish. I actually don't. Apparently belongs to Rimes. It was accidentally switched with Pearl's calendar around 10 a.m. No need for a remonitor. Yeah, I didn't think today was gonna like be a exciting day for it or anything like that. Bloodstained coin. Ooh. Discovered beside the orca pool. There are 300 coins in all, weighing 7 pounds total. This makes it likely a murder weapon. And then you have the swashbuckler video, which is the anime opening cutscene. How many times are we gonna watch this is the question.
Orla, you made it just in time.
Orla is so cute.
We be pirates, we love to sail the 7 seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see, grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me. Yeah!
You know, since this is actually anime, maybe I could get used to, maybe I could get used to that. You wanna watch it again? Okay, it's kind of cute. It was actually kind of cute. Okay. Now I need to remember the people involved. So, Sasha Buckler, an orca trainer and performer. She appears to be best friends with Orla. Mr. Bobby Fulbright. Orla Shipley. She likes to wear hats. Captain Jack Shipley, the owner of the aquarium. He was found dead in the orca pool. And then Norma DePlume, aquarium visitor. Turns out she's a non-fiction writer. And then we have Mr. Rimes, because he rhymes, get it? He loves animals as much as he loves rapping. And then you have Rifle the Chicken, that always shoots straight at her mark. She seems to love the smell of fish. A spirit medium in training. We have the lovely Pearl Faye. Okay. By the way, you have some serious dark circles. Did you stay up late watching this? What? Me? No, I just woke up early, that's all. Guess I need to cover them up. I get ragged on enough as it is by Prosecutor Blackwell. Speaking of being pumped, I'm pretty fired up for this trial too. It's been a while. That explains why your hair is spikier than usual. I mean, look at it. It's all super pokey and prickly and stuff. It's amazing. That was a compliment, right? Yeah.
Good luck, Mr. Nick. I'll be cheering you on from the gallery.
Thanks, Pearls. It's been so long, I'm actually a little nervous. Good morning, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, Mr. Rimes, you came to watch the trial? Yeah, Sasha's back at the aquarium with the orca. So I thought I'd better come here and watch for her. Well, don't you worry. We're gonna win for Orla. Isn't that right, boss? Right. One unprecedented trial coming right up. Oh my god. All rise! Court is now in session. Oh, Simon's back, baby. Let's go! Must we waste words on this? Prosecutor Simon Blackwell. Known as the Twisted Samurai, he's a prosecutor who is also a convicted felon. They say he never conducts a trial without his loyal hawk Taka by his side. Mr. Wright, it's been quite a while since I've seen you like that. The lawyer image suits you. You look younger somehow. Thank you, Your Honor, and you look as young as ever yourself. Well, I have to keep up with you young folks after all. By the way, has the defendant arrived in court yet? Surely you jest your boldness. Did you not receive the memo? The defendant Aura Shipley is an orca at Shipshape Aquarium. An orca? In 3D! Arrangements for this trial were made only yesterday, so I didn't have time to review. But an orca as a defendant, it's patently absurd! Patently. Direct your comments to the defense. He's the absurd fellow who insisted on defending the orca in court in the first place. Absurd or not, I will carry out my duty to defend my client. Your duty to defend your crying aunt? Don't you mean crying orca, Mr. Wright? What? Client? Did he just... if we are to proceed, we must treat the orca as we would any other defendant. Every soul, be it of man or beast, is of equal value. Damn, Simon! Okay, base. The question is whether that soul is painted in black or white. Take Taka, for example. He is as human in spirit as you or I. Oh, that's why he would feel that way. That's so cute. The real question is, am I in for more pain as always? Orca or not, I suppose the defendant is still a defendant, and I vow to render my verdict fairly and impartially. Now then, Prosecutor Blackwell, your opening statement, if you would. I suppose I can hardly leave it to someone who knew nothing of the defendant. Very well, listen carefully. The orca murdered the owner of Shipshape Aquarium in the aquarium's orca pool. The orca apparently toyed with the victim mercilessly as he died. A sadistic orca, what a chilly thought. And where exactly is the defendant now? Inside this. A cell phone, Prosecutor Blackwell? Time marches on, your boldness, with or without us. I borrowed this TV phone from the aquarium, which will allow us to interact with the orca. A TV phone? Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. This model can connect to TVs and be used to conduct teleconferencing. We will be able to view the defendant in question on this large monitor. Full bright, prepare for transmission. Aha! You've got it, Prosecutor Blackwell! We will proceed with the defendant on telecast. So this is the orca that stands accused, is it? Oh, that's so cute! Orla is just sitting in front of the TV. Ah! That's so cute! She's waving! She's waving her flipper at us. Maybe she's cheering us on. That's so cute! Orla, wish Phoenix and Athena luck! Oh, it's quite cute, isn't it? And this adorable creature is suspected of killing a man? Orla's really pouring on the charm, huh? She is far from cute. She is a violent, reckless animal. That's right, the name's Bobby Fulbright, and I'll take over the explaining from here. Now, if I could direct your attention to this diagram of the cutscene. Of the cutscene? I don't know why I said that. Following the report of an orca attack, we, the police, raced on over to the Shipshape Aquarium. There, we found a guest who says that she saw the orca and the victim from the visitor's corridor. As the witness was watching, the orca suddenly went crazy and attacked the victim. The orca was the only one there, therefore no one else could have committed the crime. It's not quite finished, though, but I have a portion of the autopsy report here. A portion. You know what happens later, then. It gets updated. Instant death. But maybe not really. From a brain contusion. There are signs of blunt force trauma all over the body, not just in one place. Oh shit. Hey, Edgeworth! We have an autopsy that needs updating! Dude runs in. Where? I can't imagine the terror of being attacked underwater by such a large creature. But attack it did. Prepare yourselves for the grisly details, your boldness. The prosecution moves to introduce our witness, Fulbright. You got it, Prosecutor Blackwell. In justice we trust. One brave lady whose fine sense of justice compelled her to speak. Coming right up. How dare you make me wait? Why is she British? How dare you make me wait? Don't you know I'm a busy woman? I could have written an entire book for all the time I spent in the lobby. Prosecutor Blackwell? Well. You know what she reminds me of, chat? She reminds me of that writer lady from Ghost Trick. The one that writes romance novels. She writes fan fiction, basically. Because she's horny as fuck and her husband is never around. Yeah. That girl. She reminds me of her. And she said that she's a non-fiction writer, so I'm like, maybe. She got a little bit of the looks, a little bit of the attitude, a little bit like she's a strong woman, it seems. And writer. You know what? Good for her. That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe this girl is a queen, and I don't even know it yet. That's who she reminds me of, though. I am Norma DePlume, and I'm a non-fiction writer. Am I the only one who isn't telepathic here? Looks like she can read into people's words just as well as I can read into people's hearts. Not everything needs to be a competition, Athena. What? Norma DePlume? And the great non-fiction writer, Miss Norma DePlume herself? I've read all of your works and enjoyed them immensely. Your million seller, The Great Grief of the Great Thief, is one of my favorites. Oh, are you a fan? Your Honor, I could give you my autograph if you'd like. Wait a second. I could swear you looked much different in the photos in your book. Well, I used ones from 10 years ago in my book so that the paparazzi won't harass me. The judge seems so shocked. The visual disconnect must really be doing a number on His Honor's head. Could we get started, please? If I find you to be lacking as a judge, you will see your debut in my books. Such harsh comments! You really must be the real Norma DePlume. Who knew Miss DePlume was so famous? Enough jabbering. Tell the court what you saw and keep it brief. I would thank you to not order me around. I am perfectly willing to tell everyone what I witnessed. It was the moment of the murder. Very well then, please proceed with your testimony. I went to Shipshape Aquarium to see the killer whale. As I was watching the killer whale from the visitor's corridor, it suddenly went crazy. I saw the killer whale bite the victim to death with its huge mouth and deadly teeth. Attempting to remain calm, I reported the incident to the police immediately. Okay, well, we know what really happened here, but sure. That adorable defendant really did all of that? Must be much more vicious than it looks. Now deliver your judgment so that I may carry out the sentence.
Objection!
The defense would like to do some defending first, if that's all right. Must you drag this out with your tomfoolery?
Hold it!
Oh shit. The defense always has the right to cross-examine the witness, you know. A fellow inmate told me just this morning. Oh, is this another soap opera episode? If you want something signed, all you need is a document and a witness. Oh, that's not an episode, no. Let me guess, they were convicted for contract fraud, right? Never mind, it's an episode. All we need in this case is the evidence and a witness to convict. It's as simple as that. Looks like I guessed right. Sorry, but as Miss Sykes said, the defense has every right to cross-examine. Isn't that correct, Your Honor? You may proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. I shall relish the sight of you thrashing around in vain. Okay, here we go. I should definitely check out the mod chat. Last time I looked at the mod chat, there was a really attractive picture in there, though. I'm a little bit... We all agreed that you needed to see this. I don't even know what to think. 'Cause it's just... Okay, me staring at this picture is like... Miles wouldn't be caught dead looking like this. Ever. Even with stubble. Like, goddamn. The stubble? He would literally never be caught dead. I think he would actually rather die than ever look like this. Okay. Why did you want to see the orca? Well, it is the featured attraction of the aquarium, after all. Why waste energy on such tripe? There is but one attraction in Shipshape Aquarium that is worth anyone's time, and that is the penguins. Isn't that right, Taka, my friend? Oh. Alrighty then, I guess Prosecutor Blackwell is for the birds. Guess I should jot that down. Note to self, Prosecutor Blackwell is on Team Rifle. That's a good note. Birds on the Brain. That's the name of the achievement. It's called Birds on the Brain. Simon only has birds on the brain. Got it. That's what they're saying. So you went to see the orca in its tank? Yes, that's right. As I was watching the killer whale from the visitor's corridor, it suddenly went crazy. The orca suddenly went crazy, did she? Yes, it took a look at me, and then all at once it started going berserk. Did you do anything to make her angry? I did nothing more than simply glare at it from the visitor's corridor. She glared at Orla? And that's what caused her to go berserk?
Objection!
The reason the defendant went mad is not the issue here. Only what she did once she entered that state. In any case, the killer whale began behaving wildly in front of my very eyes, and then... I saw the killer whale bite the victim to death with its huge mouth and deadly teeth.
Hold it!
So you're saying that you saw the very moment of the victim's death? That is exactly what I'm saying. Oh, it was simply dreadful. It was as frightening as losing one's manuscript just before a deadline. I suppose for a writer that would be pretty terrifying. I witnessed the killer's whale's horrific act, and I knew I had to do something, so... Attempting to remain calm, I reported the incident to the police immediately.
Hold it!
Why were the police the first ones you contacted? I was afraid if I told the aquarium staff they might try to cover it up. Of course, I immediately told aquarium security after my call to the police. I believe I deserve praise for my swift decision-making skills under pressure. Miss DePlume is the most assertive witness I've ever seen. What was that? Wait, there was a pin a second ago and I just missed it. Wait, the pin went away. I didn't get to read it. What did you do? Andy said that Hobo Edgeworth looks like Yanni Yogi. Ban that guy. We better do our best to look like big shot lawyers if we want to match her intensity. Miss DePlume, I praise your swift decision-making skills under pressure. That was more kiss-up than big shot. I suppose it was unrealistic to expect big shot from Mr. How fitting for a small fry to praise a big shot. How about cutting the small fry some slack, you big meanies? The important thing here is that did she really see the moment of the murder? You're raring to go, aren't you, Mr. Wright? I see it in your eyes and in your heart. I guess I really am a lawyer at heart. Are you sure about that? I'm pretty sure he's just like a big soft teddy bear at his core, but you know. Alright, so this is it. I saw the killer whale bite the victim to death with its huge mouth and deadly teeth. I know that they want me to present the autopsy report because it's supposed to be death by blunt force trauma, not teeth biting. But I also want to present the photo because the teeth, like, we can see the cloth ripped on the side, but there's no blood. So I feel like both of these should be viable things to present. But they probably want me to do the autopsy report.
Objection!
It would seem that you are mistaken, Miss DePlume. I beg your pardon. The autopsy report does indeed say death thought to be the result of an orca attack, but the actual cause of death is contusion from head trauma, not being bitten. What? But I'm sure the victim was bitten. I don't believe that can be true. The security footage doesn't show anything of the kind.
Objection!
Just as I suspected. I knew you would peek at the footage behind Fulbright's back. Well, what did you expect when he wouldn't play nice and share? But unfortunately for you, the footage you saw was only one small part. Yesterday, after I decided to take this case to trial, I re-reviewed all of the evidence. Taka, the evidence I gave to you for safekeeping. I love Taka. I would die for Taka. Guess the hawk is higher up on the pecking order than Fulbright and Blackwell's book. Very well, let's view the footage. There's no blood. He was saving, Orca was saving, so somebody beat the captain to death and he fell in the tank. And Orca was trying to save him. He just brought him up to the surface. And the orca is getting accused and he was just trying to save him! You assholes! How could you do this? He's just trying to save him! judge is biting the victim. Oh, Orla's such a good girl. Her dead captain falls in the pool, and he's like, no. She's like, no, I must save him. I have to say that appears to be very damning evidence. Can't believe Orla really bit him. And there is more. Look at this. The judge is biting the victim. Look. Don't mind what he said. Also, yeah. This photograph was taken while the body was being examined. There seems to be a strange bruise on the victim's right wrist. I'll have the crime lab examine the bruise and calculate its relevance to the case at hand. What's important right now is evidence that points to the killer, the orca as the killer. Look at the left side of the body. See the orca's tooth marks and the victim's clothes. They do appear to suggest that she did in fact bite the victim. I told you so. And then the killer whale swam up toward the surface with the victim in its mouth.
Objection!
She tried to save him! However, in the autopsy report, the cause of death is contusion from head trauma. You're much too impetus right, though. Granted, the orca biting the victim was not the cause of death. The witness was mistaken about that. Then what explanation is there for what the witness saw? Did I not say in the beginning, the orca toyed with the victim mercilessly? But my goodness! After killing the victim, the defendant swam around with his dead body in her mouth. Just like any other predator toying with its prey. I'm sad. Mr. Wright! The hearts of the people in the gallery are suddenly filled with fear. Fear of Orla! Oh, bitch, they won't be by the end of today. So the defendant bit the victim after she had killed him. But if that's the case, then we must still figure out how the defendant killed the victim. Prosecutor Blackwell, do you have a sound theory to give to the court? I wouldn't be standing here if I couldn't prove whether the orca's heart was black or white. But Orla is black and white. Her body, I mean. Athena, please try not to provoke Prosecutor Blackwell. This witness also observed the actual moment of the murder. Think backward, mistress. Think back to what you observed before the orca bit the victim. Oh, I see what you're driving at. So that was the true moment of the murder, was it? Now explain in a way that even these simpletons can understand. There you go again, ordering me around. Stop that this instant. But whatever. I don't mind telling my story. I saw the killer whale before it toyed with the body as well. I saw it the moment it killed the victim by headbutting him. Orla killed the victim by headbutting? That's right. It rammed the victim over and over again. Recall that the autopsy report stated that there were bruises all over his body. Recall as well how persistent the defendant can be when she's attacking her prey. And we all just saw the killer whale headbutting the victim in the footage, don't forget. That footage backs up Mr. DePlume's testimony, but there's something very important it does not show. Now do you see what a menace this killer whale is? That's a strong objection, Phoenix. Let's go. I'm sorry, but I can't allow your testimony to stand unchallenged. Looking at this footage, looking at this photograph, the orca certainly seems to be headbutting something, but you'll note that that something is not the victim. Oh, jeez. I want to look away, but I can't. That's so real. That's so real. Even if it was the victim, you couldn't have seen him from where you were, could you? What? Oh, well, I suppose not. Miss DePlume, did you actually witness the victim getting headbutted by the defendant? Oh, let's see. Oh, I remember now. As I recall, a rock in the shape of a skull was obstructing my view. Are you admitting that you couldn't see the victim? Yes, I suppose I am. However, immediately after the headbutting, the victim came floating up. He came up from behind the skull-shaped rock, and his body was all limp. What else could I think except that the killer whale was headbutting the victim?
Objection!
But if you didn't actually see the moment of the attack itself, then it's pure conjecture.
Objection!
Must I do everything around here? How dare you speak so rudely to me? There's no need for hysterics. Clear your mind and recall how you reached your conclusion. Though you couldn't see what the orca was attacking, you didn't need to, did you? Because you knew she was behaving exactly as she had 1 year prior. Oh no. At least it's not a 7-year reference, but it is a 1-year reference. Oh. 1 year ago? That's right. Oh, yes, that's it. That's how I knew the killer whale was headbutting the victim. I'm sorry, but could someone explain exactly what happened a year ago? If you must know, a very similar incident occurred only last year in which the defendant murdered her trainer. Wow. The orca murdered her trainer, you say? What, is this really true? This is not looking good for us. The Killer Whale by Norma DePlume. Oh, goddamn. It's all in this book. That book. The Killer Whale. That's Mr. Plume's latest work. I was just thinking of picking that up. What? Oh, damn, who dat? Last year, the defendant killed her trainer in the middle of a show. The orca headbutted and bit the victim. The same thing she's accused of in this case. In 3D! That orca killed 2 people! That thing is a menace! Guilty, guilty, I say! I never wanted to go to the beach again! What? What kind of dumbass says that? Yeah, because you're just gonna come across casually an orca at the beach in shallow water. Like, okay. No, now everyone's even more convinced that Orla did it! We were doing so well, but now everyone in the room has a bad impression of Orla. I don't want to think she did it. Look at Orla just sitting there, so cute! Ah! Orla's just being such a good girl! It's hard to keep on believing in somebody who can't even tell me her side. Oh! Phoenix, Athena, you gotta believe in Orla. There's no way she killed anybody. You gotta save her, please, I'm begging you. Sasha, what am I doing doubting my client like this? This is the time to be strong. I believe in Orla, and I'm ready to fight for our clients. I'll take everybody in this courtroom on if I have to. Don't you worry, Sasha. We won't give up on Orla. We'll defend her to the very end. Thank you, both of you. Oh, Orla!
Hold it!
Hold it, Bohemian. Thank you for gifting us sub. I appreciate it. We are Orla's lawyers. Who else but us can save her? We can't give up on her now. For an instant there, you were afraid of the orca, weren't you, Raidena? When you saw the photograph of the victim from a year ago, you turned paler than me. Wow. He saw right through me. It's obvious you have neither the guts nor the determination to defend the orca. It's true that Orla can't speak, and I don't know her thoughts. But there's a certain someone who believes in Orla with all her heart. I respect the trust that she has in Orla, so I'm willing to believe in Orla too. And what do you know about orcas? Nothing, that's what. Allow me to fill you in. Do you have any idea why orcas are also called killer whales? Because they are cunning and merciless predators that hunt and kill even true whales. Killer whales really are killers! What terrifying creatures indeed! I can't bear to hear any more of such rubbish as trusting a killer. Can you, your boldness? No matter what you say, I will continue to believe. I don't give up that easily, you know. Dullard. You don't know what to give up, when to give up, do you? Very well. I shall give you a chance to prove just how determined you are. Witness, spare no quarter and lay the full truth on them. Oh, but of course. That is what I do, after all. Prosecutor Blackwell, what will you have the witness testify about? I shall have her testify about what she saw and what she heard. What she heard. Very well, Mr. Plume, please tell the court what you saw and what you heard. The killer whale's behavior was exactly the same as a year ago. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. I was calm when I saw it start to headbutt, but when the pirate hat and victim came floating up, I let out a scream. So the orca displayed the same behavior as during the incident a year ago. That's right. Those weren't just simple cries, it was singing. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. I kept headbutting while it sang the swashbuckler spectacular song. That's right, it was singing the same song it sang in the aquarium stage show back then. It was singing while it was headbutting. Oh, it was perfectly horrible! I don't see a single obvious inconsistency in her testimony. It's clear I won't be able to take apart her statements with evidence alone. Mr. Wright! Now would be a good time for me to put my skills to work. It's time to show what analytical psychology can really do. You seem pretty confident, let me guess. You noticed a contradiction between the testimony and her emotions? You bet I did. And once we expose it, we might be able to crack her. No, scratch that. We'll definitely be able to. Then, let's give your knowledge of analytical psychology a try. You got it, boss. A complete analysis of Miss DePlume's heart coming right up. The killer whale's behavior was exactly the same as a year ago. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. Aww. I was calm when I saw it start to headbutt. But when the pirate hat and victim came floating up, I let out a scream. Do you see any emotions that seem odd or out of place? Pay attention to not only which emotions you see, but how strong they are too. An emotion might suddenly get stronger, for example, or you might see it grow weaker. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, so we're surprised because it started singing. And it started to headbutt, so you were real sad about that. And then, for some reason, you get less sad. When we've... oh, no, it's not it. There really isn't anything strange here. I don't know, but I think maybe we made a mistake. No shit! It's the same. I guess that is kind of weird. Mr. Plume, Orla really frightened you with her headbutting, didn't she? Don't be absurd! I certainly was not frightened by the likes of any killer whale. It must have been something else that scared her then, boss. However, I do remember being very afraid for some reason while it was doing that. Sounds like maybe you saw something that we haven't discussed yet. Take your time and try to remember what it was. What did you see? This is practically turning into a counseling session. I saw something? Oh, I remember now! Hey! Okay, good. Now if you could please tell the court what you saw. I saw bright red blood. The killer whale's ramming caused the victim to bleed. There was a great cloud of blood. Oh, that's what the cloud is? I thought that was fog. I thought that was like smoke, but that wouldn't make any sense. That's blood? Oh, that's rough, buddy. That's when I knew that killer whale had killed a person for a second time. Well, that was a very compelling statement indeed. Looking at this again, there does appear to be something that could be a cloud of blood. Oh, I just looked at that. So her terror was a reaction to blood. That would certainly explain what happened yesterday. I was badly injured during an interview once. Ever since then, I've been terrified of blood. The very sight of it dreadfully upsets my delicate sensibilities. This is a bad turn. If Miss DePlume saw blood, then does that mean Orla really did attack the victim? It would appear that orcas are even more vicious than I am. So, how does it feel to be thoroughly rammed by your own cross-examination, right to know? What do we do now, boss? That testimony was not at all what I expected to hear. Wait a minute. There's still some discord left in Miss DePlume's heart. There's no telling what it is. Oh, looking? I thought we had the looking emote. I'm actually surprised we didn't have it earlier. Is there even anything left of our case to damage? Well, whatever it is, we have to face it head on. Athena, you believe in Orla, right? If so, there's no reason for us to shy away from the truth. Yeah, you're right. I know we can handle the truth, whatever it is, so let's delve a little deeper. After it started headbutting, I saw that awful blood and was terrified. But when the pirate hat and victim came floating up, I let out a scream. Alright. So, surprise, surprise. What? Isn't this that's like the first time I did that. I just did it out of order. Miss DePlume, weren't you afraid when you saw the victim with blood coming out of him? My, that's a very good question. I was shaken after witnessing a murder, yes. But then, the blood seemed to disappear. Why do you suppose that was? Simple. It was because of the pirate hat. After the killer whale put the hat on, the cloud of blood disappeared. How did that... How does A plus B equal C? Oh, wait.
Objection!
And how exactly does that work? How should I know? I was just telling you what I remember, Blue Boy. Wait a minute. From whom was this blood that Miss DePlume actually coming from?
Take that!
Consider this. Maybe the one who was bleeding wasn't the victim. I beg your pardon. What kind of ridiculous nonsense is that? There was no one else in that pool beside the victim. Oh, I wouldn't say there was no one else. It is an orca pool after all. What? Then where is this alleged injury on the defendant? I'm not sure, but if simply wearing the pirate hat made the blood disappear, then the blood must have been coming from somewhere on Orla's head. But where is this wind coming from? The orca's head. What are you prattling on about now? Please think about it again, Mr. Plume. Think about what you really saw. That is, the one who was bleeding was not the victim, but the killer whale? I remember now. There wasn't any blood coming from the victim after all. Bye-bye. Analytical psychology got us what we needed from her. Okay, I will admit, I don't think the analytical psychology was even, like, useful at all there. I feel like, from the get-go, I could have just presented this picture and have been like, look, there's no blood on ripped clothing. Why did I need that whole section? That was a huge help, Athena. It was also pretty dicey for a while, though. Well, this is a surprise. The blood the witness saw was the defendant's, not the victim's. That is correct, and since there was no blood coming from the victim, there's only one thing we can conclude, that what Miss DePlume witnessed was not the moment of the murder, as she claims, in 3D!
Objection!
Oh, God. I thought you were unarmed, but it turns out that you were concealing a sword all along. I do have a dick. Like, what did you expect? Nevertheless, it is far too dull to cut to the bone. Meaning? I grant that what the witness saw was not the victim's blood, but it proves nothing. After all, being rammed doesn't always result in a wound that bleeds, does it? Death from internal hemorrhaging is also a possibility. He has a point there. If you wish to challenge me to a duel, you'll need a sharper blade than that, right, Dunno? I demand evidence that proves the witness did not see the moment of the murder. There must be something. Think, Phoenix. If I'm correct, then the victim's death occurred before DePlume saw it. If the victim was already dead when Orla started headbutting, then that would mean he died sometime before Miss DePlume was watching her. The events Miss DePlume witnessed took place at around 10:10 a.m. I must have something that can tell us about what happened before 10:10 a.m. Well, this is 10:09. In technicality. Oh, can I oh, this is the only page in this book. Okay. Also, damn, damn shame that she died. What's on her right hand, though? Something on the ground on her right hand. No. James, thank you so much for the raid. I very much appreciate it, and I hope you had a fantastic stream. Oh, thank goodness we actually didn't have follower-only mode on. So you guys could come in here. Normally it is on. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh no. Bloodstained coin. Oh. Why would Orla try to headbutt that? I'm trying to find the reason why Orla would do this. Orla, sweetie, why would you? It's this rock with gold coins. But why would you do that, sweetie? Oh, I feel bad.
Take that!
Like, by trying to break the rock, do you get anything? I don't... Oh!
Take that!
Oh, that's not it. I thought it would be the bloody coin. Or are they just literally talking about the headbutt moment? But that doesn't make sense. If I just show the picture? This is not before 1010 though. The stage show?
Take that!
I don't even know how this calendar comes into play. I swear to God, if it's the security footage, that was the first thing I was gonna do. I'll be so mad.
Take that!
Oh my God. That was the first thing I was gonna do. Okay. We've only seen the footage from 10:09 to 10:10, which means there's still footage going further back than that we need to check. I request that all of the security footage be played for the court. Miss DePlume witnessed the cloud of blood at around 10:10, but I believe the victim was already dead by that time. The murder took place before Miss DePlume arrived. Exactly, the security camera footage starts at 10 a.m. when the aquarium opened. And I believe there is vital evidence in the 10 minutes before. You are quite the gambling man, right, Dinner? Are you honestly willing to risk everything on those mere 10 minutes? I've bet on slimmer chances before, but when he puts it that way...
Hold it!
My boss is no coward, Prosecutor Blackwell, so I suggest you get ready and eat humble pie. Woo! I can't back down now. Well, if the defense is that confident...
Pikes Peak Audio tipped $5. You have an updated autopsy, Edgeworth? Well, I counter with updated video footage.
It all works the same. Thank you for the $5 super chat. If the defense in this is that confident in its importance, Prosecutor Blackwell, the security footage? Fulbright. I have the rest of the security footage right here. Please, please have something for me. This is what it looks like at 10:10 a.m. The witness can be seen here. Alright, I'll just back the footage up to the beginning now. It appears Mr. Plume hasn't arrived yet at this point. Now, to see if I can...
Elengale tipped $5.
Whoa, these donation
Truly,
alerts are coming in
court
instantly.
proceedings would go more smoothly if we Windows updated all our evidence at the start of the trial.
Thank you for the $5 super chat. Dude, these alerts are actually happening instantly. Did YouTube actually update or something? Normally super chats take like 5 minutes to appear on the stream. I'm impressed. This is instant. We've upgraded. YouTube fixed something? I guess. They had to have. That's the first time that's ever happened. And I didn't change anything. Is that it? Yup, that's all the footage there is. Well, Mr. Wright, did you see what you were looking for? We got nothing. Well, right to know. Those were the 10 minutes you placed your bet on. Did you see anything of significance? Did I see anything important? I'd better think about this carefully. In the footage we see... Do I get to look at it again? They don't allow me to look at it again? Really? Okay. Well, I feel like you have to say something is important. This is the important thing the footage shows. And we only get this one? We don't get the others? I guess it would be nothing, but maybe the... Ugh. Oh, the fact that... Well, one, the body's not in the tank. Two, the fact that Orla was submerged underwater the whole time? Like... How can you do it? Something like that? Like, body comes floating down at 10:10. I don't know. I'm just gonna, you know what? Orla is a vital thing.
Take that!
Orcas are great. Different things are important to different people. Importance is a subjective thing. Yes, just as my decision to assign a penalty is a subjective thing. What if something that should be in the footage isn't there? Like, the only thing I can say is lack of body or lack of... But we know that she's not there, so do I just, like, point at the tank in general? Like, look, tank.
Take that!
Really? I'm just gonna say nothing. Nothing important. I do think that they're trying to say that there's no body. Just don't know where they want me to point for that. Nothing important. I don't know. We can see nothing of importance in that footage. Just as I thought. That section was completely meaningless. It doesn't show a thing, that's why I didn't submit it as evidence.
Objection!
Another donation that happened instantly? Oh my god. Thank you for the congrats on my dance video. I didn't even talk about that. I hope you guys enjoyed the dance video. Yeah, that was an interesting dance video. Thank you so much for the 279. Oh my god, I can't believe that donations are happening instantly again. Shit. Well, again, as it, like, they never did. No, it's just the opposite. What do you mean by that? In this 10 minutes of footage, something important that should be there isn't there. Detective Fulbright, this footage should have been submitted as evidence. Are you questioning the way I carry out my duty to justice? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What is this important thing that you say should be in the footage? A body? How do I... This is awkward. That's just photo of the body.
Take that!
The victim himself, Jack Shipley. I don't know about you, but I didn't see him get in the pool in that footage. Ah! That's right! If the victim is not shown entering the pool in this footage, it means that he must have been there by the Skull Rock during those 10 minutes. But no human being can hold their breath underwater for that long. Are you saying... When the security camera started up at 10 a.m., the victim was already dead. Order in the court! If that's the case, then when was the victim murdered? The Aegis one? No, I did a Makoto one. I did 2 dance videos back to back, week after week. That's a record, chat. I hope you're proud of me. I've been working so fucking hard. I'm crying and dying and shitting and sharting. Alright, I don't know, Your Honor, but we now know it had to have been sometime before 10 a.m. Therefore, this footage can no longer be called decisive evidence against my client, the orca. But there is no one else who could have killed the victim. Not necessarily. The defense believes that the true culprit may have been human. And we have evidence to back up our theory as well. Do you know? I would be very interested in seeing this evidence. The defense's trump card, that thing that we found during our investigation yesterday, I need to spell it out for you as best as I can. Because my name is Dual Destinies, and that is just what I do. A fake coin used in the aquarium's pirate show. We found it beside the pool. This coin is quite possibly the real murder weapon. This tiny coin is the murder weapon. Mr. Wright, this is another one of your bluffs. As they say, the bolder the presentation, the less confident the solicitor. This is no bluff, and this isn't the only coin. There are 300 of these coins in all, weighing a total of about 7 pounds. This one just happens to have blood on it. Did you have the blood analyzed to see whose it is? Not yet, but there were coins scattered all around the body and the victim had a head wound. Taking these things into account, I would believe it has to be the victim's blood. So, to put it together, we have about 7 pounds of coins by the side of the pool, one of them with a blood stain on it. I think the answer is pretty clear. Your Honor, the defense proposes that the victim was killed beside the pool. If the murder took place there, it would be difficult to say the orca did it. I realize you are trying to defend your client, but that theory is preposterous. How could 300 coins possibly be made to hit someone all at once? It'd be pretty easy if they were in a bag or something of that nature. And so where is this bag the coins were in? Unfortunately, Your Honor, we recovered nothing of the sort from the scene. It's possible the culprit took it with them. They took it. The true culprit used the coins as a blunt instrument to commit murder. Then, they threw the body into the pool before the security cameras started up. And then they left, taking the bag the coins were in with them. They got rid of the evidence that points to a human culprit to pin the blame on Orla. In 3D, those bitches! That was brilliant, Mr. Wright! You found a way to introduce the possibility of a human perpetrator. Yeah, somehow. Let's hope my luck holds out. I wonder why Prosecutor Blackwell hasn't said anything. The possibility of a perpetrator other than the defendant now has been suggested. But if we hold this possibility to be true, then what did Miss DePlume witness? That's right. I saw the killer whale attack the victim, just like it did a year ago, singing a song. I guess there still is that. Even with somebody else as the culprit, Orla's behavior still seems pretty bizarre. I wonder why she was doing the same things she did a year ago. But is it really that bizarre? What do you mean? To explain the inexplicable, all we have to do is turn our thinking around. Sounds good to me. Time to give the old turn my thinking around method a try. Think topsy-turvy, man. Why Orla did the same things she did a year ago, I should consider the results that were produced by her behavior this time around. Orla sang a song, did some headbutts, and bit the victim. If the real culprit wanted to shift the suspicion onto Orla, then they would have needed to give people a reason to think Orla did it in the first place. Mr. Wright, as her lawyer, how do you explain your client's actions? I believe we should think of it this way, Your Honor. What kind of effect did Orla's actions have on this case? Why don't you explain it for the court? How did the defendant's actions affect this case? They created a witness. They killed the victim. Oh my god, I gotta say it. The defendant's actions may have killed the victim. So your assertion is that the defendant is guilty? Oh, what? No. I should retract my statement, Your Honor. You may retract your statement, but you will first contract a penalty. Instead of trying to... That was worth it. I'm gonna do the other dumb one. Well, it's not that dumb, per se. It's just a wrong answer. The defendant's actions may have gotten rid of evidence. And what evidence might that be, Mr. Wright? Vital evidence that would prove who the culprit is. At least that's what I hope. I'm not asking you about your hopes and dreams, Mr. Wright, but you should be. Okay, the slow text that I can't skip past. Okay, there we go. Miss DePlume focused her attention on the orca pool because she heard the song. The orca's act of singing a song created a witness. Isn't it possible that fabricating a witness was the real culprit's true intention? After all, Miss DePlume witnessed two things. She saw Orla headbutt something over and over, and she saw the orca bite the victim. Those two actions of Orla's might have been the real culprit's plot to make the witness think that the orca was attacking the victim. Are you saying that the defendant was being manipulated by the true perpetrator? And that would explain Orla's actions perfectly. But the defendant is an orca. Is it even possible to manipulate her? There is a way to manipulate Orla's behavior.
Take that!
With fish. I should have presented the fish. Is this a whistle? Yes, Your Honor. Trainers at the aquarium use whistles to issue commands. But in truth, anyone can do it, provided they know the right signals. That must be how they got Orla to do the tricks for their pirate shows. The true culprit hid the body in a spot that couldn't be seen from the visitor's corridor. Then, when Miss DePlume appeared, they gave Orla the commands. In other words, Orla was manipulated by the culprit to perform a series of tricks. What? And as for you, Miss DePlume, you were manipulated by the true culprit to play the part of the witness. I, Norma DePlume, was set up. I, Norma DePlume, writer extraordinaire, was used? No. Oh my god. Oh. Mr. Plume, please do something about your attire. That was one wardrobe malfunction I did not want to see. Oh my god. This sprite of Phoenix gives me flashbacks that I do not like. This is the second time in this game that we see this one. And it does not have the same impact as it did in 2-4. But this is a different reason, I guess, right now that he uses it. But, like, come on. This is a very sensitive position. I don't want to see used lightly. It would appear that we need to shift our suspicion towards someone other than Orla. Prosecutor Blackwell, please have the bloodstained coin analyzed. You waste your breath. I guess even Prosecutor Blackwell can't refute the possibility of a human suspect. You did it, boss! If the crime happened beside the pool, there's no way Orca could have done it. Now, if only we can find the bag the coins were in. In light of the new discovery, it would appear that the Orca couldn't have done it. Ravenite, thank you so much for the 2-month resub. I appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes! They're so cute! Oh, God. Exactly, Your Honor. If the blood on the coin proves to be that of the victim, we can unequivocally overturn Orla's accusation. It broke. Why? Overturn the defendant's accusation. I think not. What? Oh my god, he took my hair! How did you do that? His spike just... Did it grow back? My hair, my beautiful hair! Yesterday, a new inmate was brought into the prison. He said the moment you relax is when you're the most vulnerable. And what did this man go in for? He's merely a sneaky thief who enjoys a spot of fishing now and again. Another episode? The right to know here would be easier to hook than any fish. That hawk sure does love the judge's head. That coin from before, some sort of bag? A bag? I don't think I'm gonna like this. This is the coin bag the 300 coins were in. I believe you were looking for this. And he just had it? How did you get that? I never said we didn't find it at the crime scene. The bag had blood on it, so naturally I had it sent to the crime lab. And does the blood belong to the victim? It does indeed, as does the blood on the coin. Phew! Okay, I thought we were gonna have some twist there. So the blood on the coin did belong to the victim. The bag was open, and the coins had all been spilled out. But the bag alone wasn't proof to say that it was used as the murder weapon. However, thanks to the defense and their coin, I am more satisfied that it was. Prosecutor Blackwell! Are you conceding that the true culprit committed the murder with the bag of coins? I shall concede that the victim was put into the pool after his death. However, even within the bag, it doesn't change the fact that it was the orca that killed the victim. You said that the true culprit manipulated Orla's behavior. Orla isn't that kind of orca that would let someone control her. If anything, Orla used the victim's behavior against him to murder him. Are you saying that the orca manipulated a human being? To prove it, I have summoned another witness. Marlon Rimes. Take to the stand. Marlon Rimes is a witness? Well, don't just stand there. State your name. I told you I didn't want to be a witness. I thought one witness would be quite enough to prove the defendant's guilt. But apparently Right to Know won't be satisfied until every stone is turned. Well, son of a... Alright, fine. If I gotta talk, then let's get this over with. Mr. Rimes doesn't seem like a willing witness. I wonder what Prosecutor Blackwell is gonna have to have him testify about. Could we have your name and occupation for the record, witness? Oh, yo, 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 ho, ho! People of the law, time to testify! Chilling with my crew at the ship shape. Orcas, penguins, and the seascape. Cleaning and feeding. There ain't no end, but them bratty kids' tours I shall transcend. Noob animal keeper from the house of rhymes. I'm the master keeper, Marlon with the rhymes. Damn, bro. I'm afraid I couldn't understand a word you said. Is that the flip-flop music young people nowadays like? So close, Your Honor. So close. Yet, so far. Please proceed with your testimony, witness, without the flip-flop. Okay, fine. But I don't want to do this, I tell you. I feel like I'm selling Sasha out. Sasha's about to become the defendant. I know it. I know where this is going. We're gonna have to clear Sasha's name after this. The man manipulating orca. At about 10 a.m., I was in the staff room. I heard a loud noise from the pool room, so I went to the door to look in. I couldn't see the captain or the orca, but I saw a bunch of coins scattered around. The orca knows there's a certain spot people stand to play volleyball with her. I think maybe she knocked down the stuff that was piled up there and hit the captain. So that gives us a little bit more info about the area around the orca pool. The defendant made the stuff fall down. Overturned crates and assorted props were scattered all over the pool room floor. There is no doubt that it was the orca that caused this mess. Could she really have done that from within the pool?
Elaine Gale tipped $5. Please, someone, stitch together a rap music video from Crystal's readings of his lines/testimony raps. It'd make a great next dance video.
You want it to be a dance video? Oh god, my own lame rapping skills. Are you sure about that? Are you sure you want that? Are you sure about that? Thank you for the $5 super chat, Ellen Gale. I am legit so happy that the super chat alerts are instant. This is amazing. This literally made my day. As I said, the orca is the only one that could have performed such a feat. The pool and its room were tidied the night before, including its various odds and ends. But when our rhyming Marlon took a look-see, over 400 pounds of props had fallen. To move it all in one go would challenge even the brawny prisoner in the cell next to mine. Another episode. What is he? The jail gossip? Nah, the jail soap opera. Like, Phoenix is so close. Like, but this is a soap opera series. How did 400 pounds of items fall at once? I'll tell you how. The orca pulled on the cloth that was underneath them. Oh my god, that's what you're playing at right now? A weight that would be all but impossible for a human to move. But child's play to an orca. During a friendly game of volleyball, the defendant made the crates fall, and the bag of coins that was among the items fell on the victim's head and killed him. The orca then toyed with the victim's body underwater, which is what Mr. Plume saw.
Objection!
But the witness only said that he heard a loud noise. That doesn't automatically make it the sound of Orla making the items fall. Also, why did you only look in on the pool room anyway, Mr. Rimes? That orca sometimes makes a loud noise to summon her trainer, but I'm still a newbie, so I don't have a security card to get into the pool room yet. So even if she tried to summon somebody, there isn't much I can do about it. So the witness couldn't enter the crime scene.
Objection!
If Mr. Rimes couldn't enter the room, there's at least one thing he can't be sure about. His statement that the orca was playing volleyball is purely speculation.
Silence!
Oh my god! Whether the orca was actually playing volleyball or not is not the issue. Traces of the orca's saliva were found on the cloth that was underneath the crates. Really? You checked that? The important point is that the orca is the only one that could have moved the items. I have to discredit the statement somehow. If I don't, it'd mean that Orla was the culprit even if the victim died beside the pool. We have to do it for Orla! At about 10 a.m., I was in the staff room.
Hold it!
Hold it. Are you sure about the time you were in the staff room? What? Yes, I'm sure. I'm pretty good with time. I've never been late to work once. If he's sure about the time, then there's something wrong with that statement. I'd better take another look through the court record. Still gonna go through with this. You heard the noise all the way in the staff room? That's right, the orca pool room and the staff room are pretty close to each other. Anyway, I heard the noise, so I went to the door of the pool room. But I don't have a security card, so all I could do was look through the door crack. What kind of noise did you hear? Want me to describe it? Oh yeah, yo, word up, the crash, boom, bang, went down to relativity. Everything falling with sweet simplicity. This testimony, yo, it ain't got no fallacies. Things falling and breaking was pure insanity. Kinda like that. Okay, but why the need to wrap it? I didn't really get all that, but in any case, I gather it was a very loud noise. Very well, please describe what you saw at the scene. Nice.
Hold it!
You couldn't see the victim? I was just looking through the door crack. I guess all that stuff was blocking my view. I did notice a whole bunch of coins scattered all over the place, though. But at the time, I had no idea the captain was dead. Killed by gold coins. Ironic, isn't it? Perhaps the orca wanted to be paid for her labor, paid in coins raining from the skies. Coins raining from the skies? He makes it sound almost poetic. But the hard truth is that those coins were actually the murder weapon. We all deserve to be paid for our work, do we not? I shall have a fine meal tonight. Okay. Rude. If you find our client guilty, that is. Mr. Rimes, do you have a theory on how the things got knocked down? Of course I do. The orca knows that there's a certain spot people stand to play volleyball
Hold
with.
it!
She uses this ball and does a spike, right? We had a nice little demonstration of Orla's spike for ourselves just yesterday. If you stand on the mark on the floor, the orca spikes the ball at you. Taka is good at flying straight at his target as well. And I see plenty of targets right here in this room. Everybody's so busy protecting their head, they forgot about the trial. Everybody just died. Everybody just hid behind their court tables. Including you! Tell them what the defendant caused to happen. Well, the orca knows people stand in a certain spot for volleyball. Peace.
Hold it!
Are you saying that you think she knocked down the items on purpose? I don't want to believe it myself, but that orca's pretty smart. It'd be easy for her to pull the cloth the stuff was on while she was playing volleyball. Orcas are really strong. One good pull and all those things would come crashing down. I guess maybe an orca could be strong enough to make that much stuff fall. But I've never seen an orca play tug of war myself. But the fact is, this one did. The traces of the orca saliva found on the cloth prove it. How long do you plan to walk tightrope on those shaky theories of yours? Wait until you see me do acrobatics. Oh! Goddamn, Phoenix! Oh! Moments like these are what I became a lawyer again for. I don't know why, but Mr. Rimes is lying. I'm afraid I have to expose that secret he and Pearls were trying to keeping to resolve this. Whatever.
Hold it!
Ah, fuck, I pressed the wrong button. Ugh, I meant present, sorry. Is that a promise? You bet it is. From Phoenix Wright himself.
Objection!
You say that you were in the staff room, but is that really true? Of course it's true. Why would I lie about a thing like that? Mr. Rimes, have you ever seen this calendar before? That's... I see you recognize it. That's the rifle calendar. It's a big hit at the Shapeshift Aquarium gift shop. Thank you for shopping at Shipshape. Oh, God. Mr. Rimes, please refrain from scattering fish around the witness stand. Not to worry, your boldness. Taka will have them cleaned up in no time. Taka gets fed! I guess that bird comes in handy now and then. Yay! We fed Taka! All right, Mr. Wright. We have all seen your cute souvenir. Now, if you wouldn't mind. Oh, no, Your Honor. This isn't my calendar. It was originally the witness's, but it came into the possession of a certain young lady. Mr. Rimes and this young lady first met each other in the food prep room. After a mishap, their calendars got switched around. They ran into each other at about 10 a.m. in the food prep room. So clearly the witness was not in the staff room. In other words, there's no way he could have heard the noise in the pool upstairs. What's this? This is the first I'm hearing about any calendar. That's because Mr. Rimes and Pearls were keeping it a secret. You lied to me. This transgression will not go unpunished. Yarr! Mr. Rimes, you didn't hear the noise of the equipment falling around, did you? Okay, I admit it. I didn't hear the noise in the orca pool room myself. And somebody told me about it. Who told you about it? It was, Sasha. Unless you tell the truth, Mr. Rimes, I can't save Orla. And I'm sure you know how sad that would make Miss Buckler. I heard about it. From Sasha. Oh, I figured. From Miss Buckler? But that doesn't make sense! What is going on here? Now, it's the trainer's own words that drive the orca into a corner. How do you like being bitten by your own client, right to know? I certainly didn't see this coming. I certainly did. What perfect timing. There was something I wanted to ask Miss Buckler about the orca. The prosecution calls the trainer, Miss Sasha Buckler, to the stand. I suppose it would be a good idea to hear what the orca's trainer has to say. I don't know what Sasha is going to say, but I'll just have to meet it head on, whatever it is. We will take a 20-minute recess while the witness is summoned. Woo! That was a rough try. Oh, God, to be continued. Okay. 20-minute recess time. I have a feeling that Miss Sasha's gonna be the next defendant. But I don't think that Sasha did it, though, is the thing. Okay, here's what I think. All right, the theory. This last orca trainer didn't actually die. She's still alive. She's out for vengeance. Turns out, orca kills its trainer. Yeah, she never died. It's just a revenge plot for what happened to her here. But not the same person. Alright, not the same person. The person is not dead from a year ago. Got him. She's actually the orca. Do you think my theories are that dumb? Okay, like they are sometimes. But that one was a good theory. Mr. Wright, are you going to cross-examine Sasha? I guess I'll have to ask her about the noise from the stuff falling down. Mr. Wright. Why did you lie, Mr. Rimes? I didn't want Sasha to have to appear in court. I thought if anybody had to testify, I should be the one to do it for her. Why would you go to all those lengths? Did you see the entry for the 20th on that calendar? The note about meeting the captain at the orca pool? Yeah, I found that calendar in the nap room. I think it's probably Sasha's. What then that means? It does look more of a woman's calendar than a man's. What does that mean, Phoenix Wright? I didn't want suspicion to fall on Sasha, Mr. Wright. I gotta go back to the aquarium to look after the orca in Sasha's place. I'll be rooting for you on the other end of that TV phone. Please take care of Sasha. Okay, we can't let Prosecutor Blackwell get the best of us. Time to refocus. You're right, after all, we're the only ones who can save Orla. Alright, I do want a glass of orange juice. And I guess I should pee. In 3D!
Hold it!
Hold it! Max Gomes, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Look at this Twitch primer. Did you guys know that, wait, where is it? Did you guys know that with Twitch Prime, you can subscribe for free to any streamer of your choosing once per month? That is fucking crazy. You pay very, very close attention. Mr. Max just said a prime example. I'm gonna go pee. Okay, that was bad. Okay. Alrighty. I've returned. You moved from Twitch because the app sucks? I don't blame you. YouTube is much better for mobile. Oh. I'll look at that later. Alright. The court will now reconvene. Prosecutor Blackwell, please call the witness to the stand. Again, you waste your breath. Me name be Sasha, and I be one of the captain. The Captain Orla's swashbucklers. I come to rescue me bucko from the false charges put on her by Dread Pirate No-Stash. No-Stash? I guess No-Stash refers to Prosecutor Blackwell this time. Well, it can't be the judge. He has a mustache and a full beard. Now then, Captain Judge, shall we begin the pirate court? Captain Judge? I rather like that. It makes me feel like a salty old sea dog. And scene. How's that for a self-intro? The court is not a show. State your full name and occupation. I'm Sasha Buckler. I worked at Ship Shape Aquarium. I perform in our Swashbuckler Spectacular pirate show alongside Orla as her trainer. Well, you seem like a completely different person now. You really think so? Thanks. I was in my pirate show persona just then. Prosecutor Blackwell said I could introduce myself any way I like. I'd bet money he didn't think you were gonna do it like that. And what will this witness testify about? The orca manipulated the victim into playing volleyball and then knocked the items down. The witness will report about hearing the noise that caused the victim's death. Now, just wait a minute. Sure, Orla uses the ball to break props sometimes. She even spiked the ball at the giant octopus leg just yesterday when I was cleaning. So Orla was the one who broke that leg. But she couldn't have knocked down that huge stack of equipment with her little ball! I thought you were paying attention to the trial over the telecast. But you apparently know nothing of what we have been discussing. The orca knocked down the equipment by pulling on the cloth that was underneath of it. No one said anything about the orca knocking it down with a ball. What? Is that what we were talking about? I came in here to give Prosecutor No-Stash a good key hauling. But I'm the one getting the cat o' nine tails. Oh, he's as vicious as a tiger shark. Miss Buckler, just focus on your testimony and you'll be all right. Don't worry, we'll take care of that tiger shark for you. Aw, blowing up the floaties again. That's so cute. Thank you, Athena. Okay, I can do this. My testimony will be phenomenal. I hate this. All right, Miss Buckler, please proceed with your testimony. I admit I heard Orla summoning me with a loud noise, but the aquarium guest scream I heard over the walkie-talkie was more urgent. I talked to Norma DePlume first, and then went to the pool room with the security guard. The equipment was everywhere, and the captain was lying in the middle of it all. Her story doesn't seem to be much different from Marlon Rimes' testimony. Or does it? The circumstances are different. The actual order of Orla's actions depend on the order the witness heard the two noises. If she heard the scream first, the prosecution's claims don't stand up. Unfortunately for you, she doesn't remember the order of what she heard. She doesn't? I was distracted at the time, so I don't really recall which one I heard first. I was lost in thought until the guard brought me back to myself. Sorry, I'm no help. As long as the order remains unclear, I shall not alter the prosecution's claims. After killing the victim with the bag of coins, the orca toyed with the body in the water. I have to turn things around here somehow. Unless I can prove that the sound Sasha heard was not the sound of the victim's murder, Blackwell's claim that Orla pulled down the equipment to kill the victim will stand. If I want to save Orla, I have to find a contradiction no matter how small. Very well, your cross-examination, please, Mr. Wright. I admit I heard Orla summoning me with a loud noise.
Hold it!
Okay. What made you think Orla was summoning you? Orla knows the sound of her cries doesn't carry far enough. So sometimes she summons people by making a loud noise. That Orla is smarter than the average whale, I tell ya. Taka would not be bested in a battle of wits.
Hold it!
Whoa! Wait a minute! Widget is the smartest one of all. Oh god. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the smartest one of all? Widget. Okay. Am I expected to enter Trucy into this my kid is better than yours a palooza? Aw, yes you should! Why not? This is like the time to brag about your daughter. And did you heed the summons of this very intelligent Orla immediately? I couldn't right away, although I was concerned about her, of course. But the aquarium guest scream I heard over the walkie-talkie was more urgent. I talked to Norma DePlume first, and then went to the pool room with a security guard. Alright, we'll go back.
Hold it!
You heard Miss DePlume scream? That's right, I heard her through the walkie-talkie of a guard making his rounds. Ah! I can still hear it in my head. It was so loud, I thought it was a sea lion. Miss DePlume sort of reminds me of a sea lion, actually. I know, right? Oh, I should call her Sea Lion Lady and see how she likes it. Oh, okay. I guess Athena's still upset about being called Yellow Girl. What did you do after hearing the visitor scream? Damn, bro.
Hold it!
You and the security guard headed to the orca pool room? Yeah, apparently. That obnoxious writer lady said that she didn't trust me by myself. That's why, after talking to her, the guard and I went to the pool room together. Why be the wench so suspicious? Arr! I demand a swordfish duel! That's when I feel like saying to her anyway. What? I'm afraid I don't get it. That was a line from the show when Orla and Sasha quarrel with each other. Didn't you do your swashbuckler spectacular homework, Your Honor? Why am I getting schooled here, Mr. Wright? And why am I getting schooled here, Your Honor? Miss Buckler, please tell me what happened after you headed to the pool room. All right, when the guard and I got there, we saw that the equipment was everywhere, and the captain was lying in the middle of it all.
Hold it!
What do you recall about the scene exactly? I don't remember much, to be honest. I was in total shock from seeing the captain like that. If you ask me something specific, I might be able to remember, though. Specific questions. Okay, what should I ask her about? Jack Shipley. Could you tell me more about the state you found the victim in? It's so hard to even think about right now. Sasha's deeply traumatized by the victim's death. I guess I shouldn't push her on it then. Poor Sasha. She must have really adored him. Do you think Orla really did make that stuff fall down? I think we probably need more information to know what really happened. Let's be careful to not let a single inconsistency slip by us. Could you tell me more about the things that were scattered around? They were equipment and props for the new show. Yeah, we were supposed to debut a brand new Swashbuckler Spectacular yesterday. We already defeated the giant octopus in No Stash, after all. We were gonna have a new nemesis, Red Stash. He's on the flyer. Not Red Stash. Oh, that's the flyer Rifle was distributing. Who will obtain the gold coins hidden in the Skull Rock? Oh, I wish it could be me. Leave it to you, Athena, to know all about it. Orla's even got some new tricks for the new show. So all the stuff that fell down was for the new show, is that it? That's right, a bunch of props and crates and other equipment stacked up. Your Honor, for the record, I'd like that information added to the witness's testimony. Miss Buckler, please append what you just said to your testimony. Sure thing. The props for the new show were everywhere, and the captain was in the middle of it all.
Hold it!
Okay. These props for the new show, what kind of things were they? A blow-up dolphin and an anchor, Red Stash's costume, the bag of coins, stuff like that. The captain was wearing his usual costume and the new props were all there. Something about that doesn't seem right. Is there a problem with Sasha's testimony? You say the captain was wearing his usual costume, but is that completely accurate? Come on, Phoenix! What are you nitpicking my testimony for? If we look at the body, we see that there's a discrepancy between that and your statement. You stated that the victim was wearing his usual costume, but you'll notice that the victim was wearing a red scarf around his neck. I imagine this red scarf is part of his costume for the new pirate show. Yo, you're right. It's written right here in the flyer for the new show. I have to say, it just looks like a red scarf was added to the old costume. Don't say that. Yeah, well, the captain was never one to spend much money on costumes. But, you know, the captain wasn't wearing the red scarf. But in this photo, I believe I see a red scarf. Yeah, but it's not wrapped around his neck. It's just draped on top of his neck. That red scarf was packed away with the rest of the new show's equipment. It must have fallen on top of the captain when the equipment fell down. Oh, I see. Looks like your discrepancy wasn't really a discrepancy after all. So the scarf doesn't have anything to do with this case, but there's something about the timing of the stuff falling that bothers me. Hold on, the timing of the stuff falling. The timing. Maybe my theory has been all wrong from the beginning. Maybe the bag of coins isn't the murder weapon. Oh! And so your last cross-examination ends in failure as well. You should know that such a feeble slash will never hurt me. As I said, the orca made the equipment fall and then toyed with the body and
Objection!
I'm sorry, Prosecutor Blackwell, but based on the circumstances at the scene, the defendant couldn't have dragged the body into the water after the equipment fell. Why, pray tell, is that? Oh, I'll tell you all right. If my theory has been all wrong, then I'll just have to fix that. What indicates that the body was not dragged into the water?
Take that!
This red scarf fell at the same time as the bag of coins, but if the body was dragged into the pool after the bag of coins fell, then the red scarf wouldn't still be on top of the body. In other words, the victim was already dead when the equipment came crashing down. Therefore, the bag of coins that fell with the red scarf was not the murder weapon!
Silence!
Oh. But it was the defense who claimed the bag of coins was the murder weapon to begin with. Hold on. Somebody's at the door. Whoops. Sorry about that. I'm alive. Share stream no more. Alright, but it was the defense who claimed that the bag of coins was the murder weapon to begin with. Well, yes, that's true. Do you intend to abandon your original argument? After hearing the testimony, I realized that my theory about the murder weapon was wrong. Please recall the facts that we have learned so far. It's a fact that when Orla bit... It's a fact that what Orla bit was the victim's dead body. After all, when we saw the victim on the security footage, he was already dead. But then Orla carried the victim's body to the side of the pool and knocked down the equipment for the new pirate show that was piled up there. Maybe Orla was trying to alert the humans that of the victim's condition. If Orla knocked the items down on the victim after he was already dead, then it means that the defendant didn't kill the victim with those items. But that's preposterous. We got him in 3D. Dude, I didn't realize how spiky Sasha's hair is. It could rival Phoenix Wright. Even still, your argument is lacking. If neither the orca's head body nor the bag of coins were the manner of death, then how do you propose the victim was killed? A very good point. The defense is now abandoning its original theory. Then we would need a new theory as to what the murder weapon was. Ugh, alright, alright. I doubt I have no clue would go over well. Bluff, 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 bluff. Alright, let's go over what we still need to find out about the victim's body. We don't know how he died and why his body was at the bottom of the pool. I wonder if there's something that would explain both of these things at once. How did the victim's body sink to the bottom of the pool? On a diagram, it's easy enough to move the body to the bottom of a pool, but in reality and life, the water would just cause the body to float. Okay, then what if we flip that around? What if there was no water? Then the body would go right down in an instant. So, could the real manner of death be... Thanks for the great hint, Athena. What? I helped you and I didn't even know it? Your Honor, I think we know the real manner of the victim's death. I think won't do, Mr. Wright. You better fucking know, bitch. I expect a clear answer. Now then, what was the real manner of Jack Shipley's death? What's the manner of death that moved the victim to the bottom of the pool in an instant? Drowning, ain't it? I can see it being falling or assaulting, but leaning toward falling. Please take a look at this diagram. If there was no water in this pool, then it would be very easy to move the victim's body to the bottom of the pool. He would drop straight down. Oh my, could that be the true manner of death? The orca pool is about 65 feet deep. If the victim were to go from the top of the pool to the bottom where there was no water, then he would, without question, have fallen to his death. And that's your answer. It all makes perfect sense. If he fell, that would explain the signs of blunt force trauma all over the body, too. The culprit pushed the victim into the pool when there was no water in it. After doing so, to keep the body from floating up, they filled the pool with water. The pool water washed away any signs of blood, so no one would realize that he fell. Surprisingly, that actually makes sense. Surprisingly. In 3D! Sorry, oh my god, I'm so off my game today. I'm just as surprised as you are, but I must have order. If falling was the manner of death, then does that mean the defendant's behavior was the result of being manipulated by the true culprit as the defense claims? Yes, it would have to be. All that needs to be explained now is how the real culprit commanded Orla. Miss Buckler, is there a way to instruct Orla to bite someone? What? What kind of trick would that be? Of course not. Then could you tell us about the tricks Orla does know? Well, there's jumping, dancing, and playing volleyball. And she can spin, do the rock and roll trick, and sing the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. They sound like pretty nice tricks, but I doubt they're related to this case. She's also practicing two new top secret tricks. There's the human rocket, where she shoots somebody up into the air. And then there's the lifesaver trick, where she brings a drowning person to the surface. Oh. Which one of these two tricks? In the lifesaver trick, Orla brings a drowning person to the surface, correct? You caught it! Orla's still learning how to hold someone gently in her mouth. So she sometimes bites into their clothes, but she's never hurt a person's skin. She brings a drowning person to the surface? That must be it! And then the killer whale. Oh my god, really? Why did I bother reading that? That matches up perfectly with what Miss DePlume said in her testimony. The real culprit must have used the lifesaver trick command to manipulate Orla. I still find this very hard to believe. Then let's see it for ourselves. Let's have Orla show us her trick using a practice dummy. As you wish. The prosecution doesn't appear to have any objection. Miss Butler, please proceed. Okay, sure. I'll show you Orla's phenomenal trick. Hey, Marlon, are you ready over there? Okay, let me go get the practice dummy. There, it's in the pool, ready and standing by, Sasha. Here goes. Orla's secret new trick, the lifesaver. Anime! Oh! Encore! Encore! So cute! Oh! Good job, Orla. Good job. Oh my god. The clothes got torn up a little, but the dummy doesn't have any new marks on it. Good job, Orla! Oh! And there you have it, Orla's secret new trick. That Orca is really something! A cute like that wouldn't hurt anything, anybody. Not that cute little Orla. Sounds like the gallery loved Orla's performance. That was great! That awesome trick captured everyone's heart! Wonderful! I wish I could see more! Looks like we silenced Prosecutor Blackwell. Thank you, Orla and Miss Buckler, and thank you too, Mr. Rimes. And so now you can clearly see how Orla was manipulated. The bottom of the orca pool needs to be examined immediately. We might find some new evidence of the victim falling to his death. Prosecutor Blackwell, please have that taken care of at once. Excuse me, Prosecutor Blackwell, but I am requesting further investigation. Tisk, Prosecutor Blackwell, you have the answer. You had to answer the nice judge politely. Oh, that's right, I almost forgot. This thing you asked for just oh no, is that an updated autopsy report? And you couldn't be bothered to think of a less violent way to deliver it. What did Prosecutor Blackwell ask for? I've been waiting for this. Oh. It's not Edgeworth! It's not Edgeworth who got it! The meme is dead. That means you can't... The meme is dead, right? If Edgeworth only did one updated autopsy report. Simon has now also done one. So they're equal now. Uh-huh. Why did it have to come now? Wow! During the recess, I ordered the body to be re-examined. Something started nagging at me during the course of the trial, you see. Here. I take it that you'd like me to read it? Very well. Cause of death thought to be from 65-foot fall. But this is decisive evidence that substantiates Mr. Wright's theory. What? It's something good for a change? Oh my god, what? Something that isn't screwing me over. What a blasphemy. If the manner of death was falling into an empty pool, the orca can't be responsible. It seems that Orla's complete innocence has been proven.
Hold it!
Hold it is right. Yo, thank you so much, Loth, for the Prime sub. I appreciate it when a gamer enjoy your emotes. Oops, I'm pressing wrong buttons. Ignore that. Ignore that. I suppose I can't deny that. This is fantastic. You did it, Mr. Wright. Prosecutor Blackwell isn't even trying to refute it. Orla is saved. Is it really safe to celebrate? It would appear more investigation into this case is necessary, but first allow me to render my verdict. The court finds the defendant, Orla Shipley, not guilty! Yay! You didn't do it, Orla! Look at Orla just sitting there. Oh!
Hold it!
Oh, Prince Fran with another Prime sub. Thank you so much. Enjoy your emotes. That's right, subbing with your Twitch Prime. Woo! You did it. Thank you so much, Phoenix. Thank you, Athena. I like how they are totally happy about this, but, you know, there's a guy that died. Orla and Marlon, thank you too.
Lola, I'm here. I'm there. I forgot to send this earlier.
Ellengale jumping over to Twitch now. Thank you so much for the 6 months. I appreciate it. Congrats, Sasha. Oh, look at Orla. Time to celebrate. Go on, eat up. Oh, look at all the fish. Glad to see everyone so happy. I'm absolutely thrilled about the verdict. Thank you, right to know. The drained pool. Thanks to you, the truth is finally clear. Fulbright, arrest this woman. Yeah. Certainly, right away, Prosecutor Blackwell. Sasha Buckler, you are hereby under arrest for the murder of Jack Shipley. She's the only one, well, at this time that we are aware of that has access to the rooms and like has the training for it. So it's like it's a little sus, but it's okay. We're gonna protect her. What are you talking about? What reason could you possibly have? Come now, you must have some idea at the back of your dull little mind. The true culprit manipulated the orca in order to have false charges brought upon her. And who is the only one with the ability to accomplish that? It can only be the orca's trainer. I'm sure there's some other explanation. I don't need any of your baseless counter-arguments. Have you forgotten? In order to enter the orca pool room, a security card is necessary. A security card that only the victim and Sasha Buckler possessed. Miss Buckler is the only one who could have caused the victim to fall to his death. Shit. What? No, I don't believe it! Miss Buckler was so upset by Mr. Shipley's death, she couldn't have done it. Fulbright. We asked the security company yesterday to check their security card logs. Their report just came in during the recess. The night before the incident, Sasha Buckler used her card to enter the orca pool room. After that, not a single person entered the pool room. Not until the incident was discovered when Miss Buckler and the guard ran in. No one would commit murder where their card usage was being recorded. Apparently, the aquarium employees don't know that their card usage is tracked. What's more, Miss Buckler was seen arguing with the victim before the incident. So, Miss Trainer, what were you arguing about? It was a private matter. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That makes you look sus. But we know you're innocent, but it's okay. We'll get you. It wasn't anything that would kill him over. That's ridiculous. Miss Buckler's the only one who entered the room, and she knows how to command order. Besides, I thought her suspicions from the very beginning. You suspected Miss Buckler from the start? The orca did tricks because someone commanded her to do so. Possibly someone with a heart so black as to make her own partner the murder weapon. The possibility the orca claimed killed the victim, the possibility a human manipulated the orca. I looked into both. He suspected both Sasha and Orla all along. My gratitude to you, after all. You were the one who drew out this information about the lifesaver trick. The orca you saved was an unwitting victim. A victim made to look like the weapon that killed Jack Shipley. He's laughing! He's laughing! What is there to laugh about? Alright, come along then. Let's have a good long talk. Wait, I didn't kill the captain, and I never try to frame Orla. Why would I hurt the ones I love like that? Phoenix, Athena, you gotta believe me. In 3D, she's gone. Sasha didn't kill him. I believe that with all my heart. There's gotta be something we can do. I feel the same way. Could I have done something differently? But never in my wildest dreams did I imagine things turning out like this. I did. It would appear that this case has taken on an entirely new aspect, but this trial is only concerned with a ruling on the defendant Aura Shipley. I'm afraid this concludes today's trial. Court is adjourned. Oh boy. Let's go! Investigation day 2! Oh, Apollo's relevant! That was a big sigh, Athena. Did you lose the case? No, we won. The defendant was found not guilty. Huh? Why are you so dejected? Daddy, were you being mean to her? What, picking on the new kid? Not cool, Mr. Wright. Not cool. Wait a minute, talk about false accusations. We were able to prove the defendant's innocence. Then Sasha got arrested instead. So that's what happened. That's too bad. So what are you two gonna do now? We're gonna get to the bottom of this. I don't believe for a second that Sasha did what they're accusing her of. I don't believe it either. I won't give up. Boss, let's go see Sasha and tell her we want to represent her. Right now, I imagine she's still being questioned by the police. Let's get started on the investigation first and look for proof of her innocence. Just leave the office to me and Polly, Daddy. If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word. Pour. Why is there a pool for orange juice? Really? And no pulp. Whoever votes pulp and orange juice, you're banned. Did I mod this game? Who's the red guy? I'm telling you. Look, man. Apollo Justice Trilogy. It's... Yes. Thanks. If you could organize the evidence and clean the office, that'd be great. I meant anything I could do as a lawyer. Yeah, no, he's a lawyer. Unnecessary evidence given to Apollo. Here, Apollo, take my junk. That takes care of that. Time to head to the scene of the crime. Wait, so these are the same couches that are in that picture. So, just so we're clear, that's the couch that all three of us sat on at some point in time. I'm never looking at those couches the same way ever again. There's no water in the pool. Orla, where are you? I can hear her at the bottom of the pool. Maybe there's some water down there? Orla sounds so sad. Maybe she misses Sasha. Careful there, you shouldn't go right up on the edge like that. Oh, you don't want to end up like the victim. Besides, the police still conducting their investigation here. Don't go poking around. Detective Fulbright. Ugh! Is something wrong, Miss Lawyer? You look angry. I object to you arresting Miss Buckler! Detective, I'd like to ask you some questions about the case, if you don't mind. Go right ahead. Have you seen my badge? Why did I do this? This was a mistake. Okay, okay, oh god. Okay, this was okay, I made him sad. Good. Miss Buckler is 100% innocent, so why did you arrest her? I understand your desire to believe in her, but the fact remains that she is suspicious. Right now, there are investigators on the scene, so you can come in as you please. But ordinarily, a security card is required to enter this orca pool room. The victim and Sasha Buckler were the only one who possessed this card. And yesterday, the day of the incident, there's proof of this that the suspect's card was used. Objection! Somebody else could have used Miss Buckler's card. Oh my, I guess that would be one possible explanation. Didn't I sound just like a lawyer right there? Yeah, saying the word objection just automatically makes you sound like a lawyer. Yeah, we'd kind of be in trouble if you didn't, but yeah. Except, the suspect confirmed that she entered the room at the time the record states. She said that she was here from 3 to 6 a.m. on July 20th. Apparently, she was given the orca pool room a good cleaning. Cleaning in the middle of the night? She said that a lot of heavy-duty cleaning is done at night. The suspect also admits that she was fighting with the owner before his murder. What's more, nobody saw the victim again after he met with the suspect. Objection! There must be something I can object to in there somewhere. Save your objections for tomorrow's trial, please. By the way, Detective Fulbright, do you think that Miss Buckler's questioning is over? No, not yet. But I told the guy in charge to take it easy on her. Why? Is something wrong? Oops, forget I said anything. It doesn't concern you two anyway. It does concern us. We intend to represent Miss Buckler. What you do? In that case, I have a favor to ask. Could you get this medicine to her? Looks like a prescription from Hickfield Clinic. Oh no. I've spent some time in that hospital myself. We confiscated it from her home when we were doing a search. I can't get away here, so if you could make sure she gets it, that would be great. Does she have some illness? I think that's the kind of question you'd better ask her. Injustice we trust! Now I get to get back up to... Now I need to get back to the investigation. We can give it to her as soon as they let us talk to her. And we have to return her calendar to her as well. If we can't see Sasha or investigate, we should probably question people at the aquarium. Bye! Let's go. Hey, Apollo. Oh, you're Trucy. Man, Apollo is less relevant than before. God damn. So Sasha Buckler got arrested, huh? Yeah, do you know Sasha? One of my magician friends told me about her. She said that she was a great performer. He said that she was like a different person when she gets on stage. Yeah, well, she does wear a mustache during her act. What? A mustache? Maybe I should wear a mustache too. Or cat whiskers. Well, if you think that will help your act, I say go for it. Remember, investigation and questioning people are a lawyer's two main tools. Even if you've already checked a place, you might find something new if you look again. Well, listen to you! You sound like a regular little lady, lawyer lady all of a sudden. Well, you haven't worked as a lawyer for a long time. I'm worried about you. She studied being a lawyer on the side because her daddy is rusty, basically. It's just like magic. If you don't keep practicing, you get rusty. You have a good point there, Trucy. So we lawyers have to keep mowing the prosecutors down to stay sharp. See, I guess that's one way of putting it. Hi, Trucy. Have you seen my badge? Congratulations on your big comeback, Daddy. You look sharp in your suit. But I'm a little sad, too. Now I'm the only entertainer left in our agency. That's not true. We still have Apollo. I bet Apollo could be the first-rate talent in no time. Oh, you're right. He'd be great as my magician's assistant, for example. Yeah, we're all basically entertainers here when we don't have a legal case to work on. Really? I'd better start working on an act then. I was just kidding. I wonder if she has special dialogue to anything. Do you like fish? You want me to do that magic trick where you instantly turn a whole fish into just bones? What? You mean that magic trick where you eat the fish? How about a trick where I turn a fish into a dish? Now you're just rhyming words. I can turn a fish into a fist, too. I'm starting to wonder how far you're gonna run with this one. There are unlimited possibilities when it comes to my magic panties trick. Okay. That Swashbuckler Spectacular at Ship Shape Aquarium was my #1 competition. They talk about that show a lot at the Wonder Bar. I've been studying up on their format, you know. I think your magic show is pretty great as it is.
Thanks, Daddy, but I'd like to do an underwater magic show someday, too. For example, I'd love to do one of those underwater escape acts.
Absolutely not. Too dangerous. Dad mode activated.
Did you buy that for me to do a magic trick with?
What? This is evidence, Trucy. I'll have Apollo buy you something instead. I'm gonna see if I can get any other special dialogue. We have to make Trucy relevant somehow. Anything? Anything? You're probably not gonna have anything. But it's worth trying, so I will take it. Okay, bye, Trucy! Aqua Tunnel it is! Oh, just kidding. Actually, I meant the Pub of Danger.
That door is open. It was closed yesterday.
Well, you know what we have to do.
Of course, boss. We sneak in and check it out.
What the fuck? Okay. There's a sleeping bag under the desk. Someone quite literally never leaves. Oh, holy shit. What's your name? Herman? Crab? Hermit crab. Oh my god. Because he's a hermit. Okay. That's bad. Who barges into a person's lab without permission? Oh, we're sorry. My apologies, sir. She insisted. Don't throw me under the bus, Mr. Wright. The polite thing to do is knock and ask if you can come in. Now start over. Yes, sir. Come in. Thank you. Sorry to bother you. Now, what can I do for you? Medical problems? Well, yes. I'm not feeling super good at the moment. We're not making any progress on this murder investigation, and... Hey, miss. Where is the patient? Don't you have your pet with you? Oh, wait a minute. That was my last job. This is the aquarium. I was exhausted from all that questioning. I must have fallen asleep. What's with this guy? My apologies, I just woke up, and I was a little groggy. I'm Dr. Herman Crab. I'm Shipshape Aquarium's resident vet. You're the Dr. Crab Mr. Rimes mentioned yesterday. And Rimes also mentioned he hadn't seen Dr. Crab around. I wonder where he was. Son of a gun, this little thing doesn't let me get any sleep. Oh, he has a little baby penguin in his hair! Aww, what a cute little thing! Who is it? Penguin chick, a member of the little penguin species. She lives in my hair. You're so lucky. I wish I had a pet to live in my hair. Athena, no pets allowed in my office. Aw, you're no fun. If you two don't have any particular business with me, please leave. I have to get ready to make my rounds. Back in you go, little one. We'd like to ask you a few questions to save Miss Buckler. Don't tell me you're the curious pair who defended Orla. Please let us ask you a little bit about the case. Have you seen my badge? Don't waste my time with useless nonsense. I'm sleepy, I tell you. He won't even glance at it. How about the fish to feed your baby penguin? Oh, he didn't like that. Dr. Crab, were you gone from the aquarium yesterday? That's right, I had some minor business at the Supermarine Aquarium. Supermarine? That's a funny name for an aquarium. The Supermarine Aquarium is the nation's biggest dolphin therapy treatment center. I go there myself. I'm friends with their dolphins. What? You and Apollo were talking about animal-assisted therapy yesterday, weren't you? I go to the Supermarine once a month, but I live here, of course. You live here? Bitch, you live like this? That's right, I have a sleeping bag here, and sometimes I use the nap room. I'm responsible for the health and well-being of all the marine creatures here. If any of them have a sudden medical emergency, I'll be here to help them. Wow, you're kind of a rough around the edges, Dr. Crab, but you care about your work. Hey, buddy, is this young lady trying to pick a fight with me? I apologize for her, sir. She tends to be too honest. Well, you're no paragon for politeness either, apparently. Wow. Can we see the penguin chick again? Stop! Don't come any closer. Ow! I'm sorry she attacked you. She doesn't like anyone but me, I'm afraid. I was the first one she saw when she hatched, so she thinks I'm her parent. She targets people from my hair, so please be careful. She's just like a little sniper, isn't she? Exactly, that's why I named her Sniper. Oh. So all the penguins are just named after guns. This sounds very... healthy. Her mother's name is Rifle. Yeah, I got that. It runs... I get it. It's a little weird. What a dangerous sounding mother and daughter. So this is Rifle's daughter, which means Both mother and daughter now hate me! Well, penguins are generally belligerent little creatures. It's hard to get them to warm up. But they're nocturnal, so you might be able to touch them during the day. You and Sniper get along well, don't you? Just like Sasha and Orla. Unlike Sniper and me, the two of them seem to truly understand one another. This one keeps me awake every night. Looks like I won't sleep until she leaves the nest. Must be rough for him, but it's pretty cute to watch for us. I mean, look at how cute it is. Look at how cute! Oh! Can you tell me anything about Jack Shipley's murder? Ugh, still can't believe Jack is gone. He's the one who brought me on board. How could he up and die on me? Did you and Miss Shipley get along? He loved all animals and fish, but I'm not like that. I still took pride in my work as a vet, nonetheless. We get along well enough as business associates, and it's thanks to him that my lab is what it is today. It is pretty amazing lab. You have a discerning taste, I see. I could tell you more about my lab if you like. Okay, I'm a little bit scared. The way he talks about his lab is like, I don't want to finish that sentence. This place is just filled with electronics. What are those monitors for? Essentially, they're digital medical records for all the creatures here. I can also view the feed from the visitor's corridor security camera. That way I can see the silly mother penguin when she tries to escape. You were the one who gave the security footage to the police. No, I wasn't here yesterday, but I did give my permission for them to take it. And I gave them a statement about Jack and Sasha arguing. You were the one who witnessed it? That's right. I was in late in the evening in the 19th, maybe about midnight. Saw them fighting near the aqua tunnel. I don't know what their argument was about, though. Are you sure that you should be talking to us about this? I'm not taking sides. I'm giving information to anyone who wants it. What you do with the information at Sasha's trial is up to you. Wow, you kind of are rough around the edges, Dr. Crab. But you're a pretty nice guy. You are trying to pick a fight, aren't you, young lady? Abso-fucking-lutely! Oh, isn't that cute? He's easily embarrassed. Beep, 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 beep. Son of a gun, are you hungry again already? And that silly mother penguin's nowhere to be found again. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, would you quit peeping in my ear? According to her walkie-talkie rifle is around somewhere in the aqua tunnel. Do you see her? Could you bring her to me? I have to go examine some other creatures. No sweat. And this time, I'll get her to like me too. Rifle has escaped again. What is she, the Houdini of the penguin world? There's no guarantee we'll find her right away, but let's head for the aqua tunnel. The Houdini of the penguin world. That's a statement. Ugh, it's you two, the blue and yellow duo. I'm very angry about what you did this morning. Uh-oh, we ran into the sea lion before our What? Oh my god, he actually followed through with calling her a sea lion, bro. I write the truth, and I will find the truth with my own eyes. I won't be bested by the likes of the blue and yellow duo. When did we become the blue and yellow duo? Athena will never give up. In that case, I'll leave the questioning to you, Athena. Thanks a lot, Widget. Well, at least she's a worthy adversary. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, you'll do great, you know? Being the boss isn't half bad. Last year's scoop. Have you been gathering material about last year's incident ever since? That is correct. An acquaintance of mine of the victim asked me to look into it, you see? An acquaintance of the victim? I refuse to divulge any information about my clients. The aquarium is saying that it was an incident, but I don't believe that's the truth. It seems to me that they're all hiding something, every last one of them. The only thing I can think of is that the killer whale murdered that poor girl. But you don't even know if that's true or not. That's enough out of you, yellow girl. As I said, I'm still investigating the matter. Once I learn the truth, I plan to write a sequel to this book. She's completely taken in with her investigation. I came to make a report on the anniversary of the previous trainer's death, only to find the aquarium owner murdered. I was deeply shocked. This incident happened on the exact same date as the last one? It can't be a coincidence. Anyway, we'd better ask Miss DePlume about today's trial. So you heard Orla singing, and that's when you realized something was happening? Correct. Oh, it's all so galling. I still can't believe the culprit used me, Norma DePlume. In any case, I swear that killer whale song brings misfortune. First last year and now again. A fun song like that, how can it bring misfortune to anyone? You think that barbaric song is fun. I'll never understand the taste of children. I don't remember the Swashbuckler Spectacular song being all that barbaric. Well, if you don't remember it, I will gladly sing it for you. She's gonna sing it, oh no.
Avast, mateys, landlubbers, ho, hand o'er all your gold.
Athena.
Village, plunder,
Athena.
like kings. Them's the
Oh my
joys of
god!
piety.
Poor Phoenix! Oh my god! Pirate Phoenix, I didn't know I needed that in my life. That's how it goes. Now, what is fun about those lyrics, pray tell? I want to watch it again. She seemed to enjoying it well enough. Wait a minute, this isn't the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. This is the song from the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Oh.
Oh, we be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just
Phoenix.
for me.
I know Athena's there, but Phoenix. What was that? I've never heard that song before. What? It's a song they use in the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Oh, we be pirates. We love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me. But that can't be. It's completely different from the song a year ago. Avast, mateys, landlubbers, ho, hand over all your gold. Pillage, plunder, then feast like kings. Them's the joys of pirating. Unless you want you show me some proof, I won't believe your song is right. Oh, she's so stubborn! Well, if it's proof she wants, it's proof she'll get out of the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. Yeah. Take a look at this video. You can hear Miss Buckler and Orla singing together. Oh, we get to sing. We got it again. Do we get to watch it again? I've never heard this song before. Huh? But they always sing this song during the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Well, I haven't seen the show recently. A year ago they used the song that I used to sing to you. I recognize it anywhere. Perhaps that killer whale can sing 2 songs? According to Miss Buckler, Orla only knows 1 song. Then, what was that song I heard? We wish we knew. The orca sang a song she isn't supposed to know how to sing? It's obvious I have a lot more investigating to do on Shipshape Aquarium, and perhaps I'd better look into the Center for Dangerous Animal Control as well. The Center for Dangerous Animal Control? What's that? Can you tell us about this? Just as the name implies, it's an organization that monitors dangerous animals. The center demanded that the aquarium put the killer whale down a year ago. But the aquarium owner refused their demand and said it was an accidental death. But I hardly think its persistent organization like that would give up and go away. I'm quite sure the power of money helped convince them. What makes you think that? Once a month, the owner and the vet disappear from this aquarium, and I came to find out that each time a large amount of money was being paid out. And you think the money was going to the Center for Dangerous Animal Control? I'm looking into it now. You'll have to wait until my book comes out to see. In any case, I can't catch that man out on anything. But that veterinarian is not to be trusted. Dr. Herman Crab, there's still so much that we don't know about him. Well, I don't see Rifle here. What do we do next? I think we better stop by the office and discuss a plan of action. Go back to the office. But that would make Apollo relevant. And Trucy too. We can't have that in our video game, so I'm gonna stop right here for the day. And we'll make them relevant tomorrow. But you know, we can't do that today. All right, that's it for today's stream. I will see you guys tomorrow. Unfortunately, I can't go terribly long today. I have a long list of errands I need to go out and do right now. So, I appreciate you guys stopping by, and hope you enjoyed the stream. Orla is at least innocent, so that's progress. And I shall see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody! How do I end?